Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this off that's on my phone. And if you don't know how to get to my StreamYard, those of you that are new, tap the little circle with my picture in it that says live, and that'll bring you over to my StreamYard, which I titled, There Are Some Things That Are Not Adding Up. There are some things that are not adding up. So that's what I titled my live stream um, on StreamYard. So I'm going to end this live and I'll meet you guys on the other side. Hit the thumbs up on your way out of this one while you're at it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I've been busy yesterday. After I ended my live, I went to the YouTube streets and there were so many stories going on. And I'm seeing people calling him C. Diddy. And hello. Hello, Manny Young. Hi. Can you hear me? Hey, Deb. Sipping on my tea. Everybody just coming in. Welcome to the chat. Manny Young, can you hear me? Unmute yourself, darling. Hello. Well, sweetheart, how are you? Can you hear me? Well, it seems like you're having technical difficulties, so I'm going to drop you down. And then you're a kid anyways. I thought you was a grown up. Okay, baby, go back to the chat, all right? Okay, kids, gotta love them. So yeah, let me drop the, I don't know if you guys seeing the, um, I just dropped the link again. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All 57 of you guys. Hi, Ashanti.
Hey.
Can't hear you.
You hear me?
Uh-uh.
Yeah. Hello. Don't you hear me?
Right, Lele. You're absolutely right.
Mm.
Let me drop this banner.
I saw it too. I saw it too.
Okay. We still can't hear you, Ashanti.
Uh,
The Railway family is in the building. What's up, boss lady?
hey,
Hey there,
hold on.
mama. Hey, Ashanti. Hey,
Hey.
What's up, so
cat.
evil? Why I can't hear y'all?
Hey, so evil.
I don't know.
What is going on with the sound?
You can't
Can
hear
you
me?
hear me?
Hold on. Hold
You
on.
can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can too.
Hey, Deb Deb.
Oh, there
Hey,
it goes.
Robert. Hey,
There it
Jen.
goes.
Boss lady,
Hey,
Okay.
so-
Ooh. Okay.
Ashanti,
Ashanti, can you say something
Michelle.
now? Let me see if I can hear you now. Say something, Ashanti. I still can't hear you.
Hello?
Ashanti. Yeah, now I can hear you.
Yeah.
I can hear you now. All right.
Okay. I was wondering.
hey,
All right.
Naima, Kimura.
Woo. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, I was in Latte's world live this morning, and boy, when I tell you, she be hitting the nail on the head, it's her and so many others that's been speaking on this situation. Like I've always said, y'all, I'm, if anybody in my family is wrong, I'm big enough to speak on it and say, yeah, they wrong. All right. But I really, honestly, in my heart, and not just because he's my son, it could be anybody and going through something like this. And we all know what's going on with his situation with her. You know what I mean? And I could just be on the outside looking in for anybody. And if I see some wrong, I'm gonna call it out. If I see some right, I'm gonna call it out. A lot of things definitely is not making sense. And I really think that uh, for somebody to break out with some allegations like that and have no proof whatsoever, just her word against his, that's not the way you handle situations like that. And for the mother to get on her live stream, well, make a video, and there's a bunch of laughs behind that. Yeah, I really feel like she should have allowed her daughter to speak up. You know what I mean? If you could speak up to grandma and you're older now, then you should be able to speak up to CJ, but instead you rather talk about this, that, and the other, pull up, shoot me, ooh, and all this and stuff. And like want to jump on Kamari, all this and that and the other, instead of saying, hey man, you did this to me. You touched me when I was a little girl. You got all this energy for all this other crap, except for the most important thing, something that allegedly happened to you. But you're not speaking on that till April the 30th or whenever the hell it was. You're not speaking on that. And I've been sitting here since the shit hit the fan, y'all, and going through my mind, what in the world type of individual would say something like that without proof?
A sick one.
You got to be sick. You got to be mentally disturbed. CJ has done some crazy stuff. We all know that. We all know that. We'd all sat here and watched. We didn't see them going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Some things we agreed with CJ about. Some things we didn't agree with CJ about. Is it safe to say that for everybody? He's only human. He makes mistakes just like anybody else. But for this, no. Mm-mm. Too many people been around from the time this happened. The mother was there, the grandmother was there, the other siblings were there. My son and his wife was there, and her daughter, their other daughter. Who else? My mom was there for a whole month. And nothing was weird. Nothing was weird to anybody. So you're going to tell me that in the midst of all those people being around, CJ never, ever slipped up and did nothing? Because he's a predator, remember? He never slipped up. And she never had a sad face or scariness about her. She stayed in the videos. She stayed with a smile on her face. and that's back then. Now let's talk about now, since she's older. No video that she's ever made did she say anything about CJ. Even when CJ's name was brought up in their little Q&As, she could have said it then. When they was at the police station, arguing down in the police station parking lot. The police station parking lot? What better place to blurt it out than there? Make it make some sense. You was big and bad then, telling all 5 of us to pull up. You can catch this fade. Yeah, she said that. Why did you tell me your son is a SA? Why? Why didn't you tell your fans that's been down in the whole family? Why didn't you tell them? They had your back. You know they had your back. Your back, your mama back, your whole family's back. So why didn't you bring this to them? Is what I'm not understanding. Oh, because it was a private matter? Well, it wasn't too private of a matter because you told your grandmama and your grandmama told it to somebody else, and then that somebody else told it to us.
I
So
believe it. I don't believe it. So why? That's what he's saying about because that's wrong. Dead wrong. That
I can't
makes
hear you,
sense.
sweetie. I can't hear you.
Huh?
I can't hear
I
you.
I said that's wrong to push somebody at
Yeah.
age. And then they say, well, boy, you think about yourself, but you about CJ.
You kind of
I'm
muffled a
telling you
little
straight
bit.
up.
You kind of muffled a little bit.
Yeah, you
Oh,
must be real bad.
oh,
We can't understand what
oh.
you're saying.
I said,
No,
that
you're
makes
still
sense. That
muffled.
about
You
himself.
might have to get down and come back up.
Yeah, you might have to get down and come back up,
Yeah,
Ashanti.
okay.
Okay.
Hey, Naya. Hey, Janet. I forgot to say hey to you. I saw you say my name again. Hey,
Hey,
Janet.
Naya. Hey, story for our
Hey, Stewart family. Yes, I'm gonna tell y'all. I guess Michelle dropped too,
Yeah, that was
but
a mistake.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I've been watching a lot of these different channels, but I'm gonna tell y'all. Read the comments because the comments they going in on her in these comments. People are not believing this lie. First of all, I had a conversation with my child. I asked her a question. I said, has anybody ever touched you and you were scared to tell me? She said, I know what you can do. Why would I be scared? I'm going to tell you.
Hmm.
Ain't no way in heck I'm not going to tell you. She was like, no, didn't nobody ever touch me. She said, why do you say that? And so I told her, I said, I want you to go watch a video and then I want you to call me after you watch the video. So she went and watched the video and she called me back and she was like, that woman is lying. I said, I said,
There we go.
why do you think she's lying? She said, because first of all, I got two kids right here. And let one of them come tell me a story like it, I'm going to murder whoever they said did it. I'm going to try. She
Hmm.
said, I'm going full force. She said she told her in April, and she just now coming out to the world to it. She said she's lying. She said, I looked at her. She said she fake cried for one. She said she's a Tubi actor, ain't she? And
Hmm.
you punking me. I said, no, she ain't no Tubi actor, and this is real. She really said this. She said, I'm going to tell you right now, that woman's lying, and whoever she's lying on, you can see it in her face. She
Hmm.
said, because that is the worst acting I've ever seen in my life. She said, and then why is she telling the story and why not the child? Because if the
Because
child
she's
is
old
telling,
enough. Yeah.
she said, why she's believable. She would tell the story and we would know if it was true or not. She said she must act her acting skills must be worse than her mama's. That's why she didn't put her on the camera.
Mm.
I said no. She said she didn't want to tell the story. She said, if you go, if you gonna tell it to one person, to your mama, you should be able to tell it to the police.
That's
You
right.
should be able to tell it to the world. And you gotta confront your accuser. You gotta you gotta put his shit out there. And
That's right.
I told my daughter, I said, you know what? I never even thought about that. She said, this is a whole comic right here. She was like, I don't even know who this person is, but God gonna get her. She said, because that is so wrong to accuse somebody. She was like, I got people that I know that have went through this, and this is mocking them. You're gonna end up having the world turn on you so bad where nobody's gonna ever trust you in their life.
Never. What
She
she's
said,
trying to do to him is going to reverse back on her if this is a lie.
she
Right.
said, my daughter said, why would you do that to your child when you know she's not even fully grown yet and her life has not begun? She said, I don't understand why a person would do their child like this. You set her up for failure right now.
Mm-hmm. She set her up for failure when she said she couldn't go to college.
Oh
He
yeah.
set her up for failure the day that she got pregnant with her, because the thing about it is Charlene was earning for that love from her mom. Whatever happened to her when she was younger, and Charlene and Tanya threw her out to the world and basically said, "Fuck you." You decide. Excuse me. She said, "Screw you." You decided to go out here and do this and do that. You on your own. So it's just like, as a mother of three girls and one son, and I even asked my son, and a lot of people like, yes, this is coming from a young, quote unquote, young girl that said, and I don't believe it. But
Mm-hmm.
you got to ask your sons these same questions as well. But CJ posted something in his subscribers that Charlene said back in, I think it was March,
Mm-hmm.
when they had on, when they was doing the flips. She said
Okay.
it's pedophiles out here, looking at your daughter. It's people like you. She was calling CJ a pedophile, you know. So CJ, and when he posted it, he even said it. He was like, she was sitting there concocting this story way back then. She wants Jalea to be like everybody says, a mini her. And at the end of the day, it's kind of screwed up because Jalea really is turning into her.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the only child that she can get away with it with. And I'm going to speak from a mother experience, not to put my business out there, but, I've been in this situation before. Don't got no problem with showing up to nobody's door,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And I think a lot of people kind of realize that about me. That's why I kind of backed off, because I know how I am. But as a mother, I don't give me dang rats or anything. One thing, and it is true, a lot of women believe the men over their children, and that's just them sick parents. You
Mm-hmm.
should you carry these kids, not, well, the men carry them too, but you carry these kids. They came from the men, but you carry them. As a mother, you're supposed to believe what your child tells you. And back then, if y'all really go back and pay attention to CJ videos and stuff, Jalea used to run and tell Charlene everything. Even if she said, I don't want to be yell at me, I'm gonna get in trouble. She still went
Mm-hmm.
and told her. She felt more comfortable a lot of things speaking to CJ and doing things with CJ than she did with her own mom. But this was the
Mm-hmm.
man that was so called touching you. But then the
Right.
next day after this lie came out, Jalea went on her page and was smiling and talking about something else. At the end of the day, don't you think that you be on Instagram speaking about the situation because people kept, DMing you about it and everything else? Like she didn't. Every day that she comes online, and trust me, she's posting every day.
Oh,
She's sitting
really?
there living. Yes, Jalea is posting every day on her Instagram. She's living the life of a 17-year-old. At first, she had 17-year-old to an extent, but she's living the life of a 17-year-old. She's sitting there laughing and joking. She not a
What?
person that's been SA before. People that had that done to them, and it goes multiple ways. Let me put it
It
like that.
does.
Some people, once it happens, they fear it and they don't want to be around that person. Some
Right.
people it gets done to, and that's all they know, and that's how they act out, by keep not necessarily by the abuser, but they want to go out and keep having, relations with people.
Mm-hmm.
So it can go multiple ways. She's not displaying none of that. She's not displaying wanting to be, don't want to be around somebody, and she's not
Right.
showing, oh, I'm doing this, I'm going out and I'm doing this and the third. Like when CJ said in the video, because when you called me and said watch Destiny VX, I kind of fell asleep on it, so I gotta go back.
Mm-hmm.
But I watched majority of it. When he said, Jalea, this is for your college fund. She walked past and said she ain't going to college. She basically was telling you that she wanted her kids to be dumb like her.
Right.
But her mom got her education. Her brother, I don't know, I ain't going to speak on that, but her mom got an education.
Mm-hmm.
Her mom never said, from my understanding, that she didn't want her kids to finish school. That's all Charlene that's sitting there saying it. But the fact that, like everybody was sitting there saying before, if you would have said it to anybody, you should have said it about Nation of Leon. But you know why she not going to say it about Nation of Leon? Because they going to be like, they're not going to go through with the lie.
Mm-hmm.
she know that she can't control them
Yeah.
to go
Yeah.
through her lies and her stupidity.
Yeah.
But Jalea is just so stupid that she like she want my mom. I want my mom to do this for me. I want to stay that number one child. That's basically what it boils down to. And then she also said during the CJ posted something and she was like, yeah, do this for the kids that you paid for. Which, but
What?
you were the one that wanted them kids though.
Right.
You was the
What?
one, like he said, when you had me go to the doctor's office and sign them papers for them kids that I paid for. And then she said, yeah, go ahead and take care of them kids that you paid for. Stop telling my kids that, stop speaking ill to me about my kids. CJ was like, I'm not this type of parent. He was just like, whenever my kids sit there and say something, like when they know it's time to go home, he said, I gotta come there, we going to the yellow building, whatever that's supposed to mean. But basically that's his way of not telling them that they going home with Charlene. Oh, you gonna wait.
Wow.
But every time they pull up to the police station, they crying. And at the end of the day, I understand CJ don't want to take his kids. Well, down after this, I think he do. But before he didn't want to take his kids for full custody. But people have to listen, regardless if you want to be cordial and you want to co-parent. It's not easy to co-parent. Coming from a parent, I'm gonna be honest, it's not easy, especially when you genuinely had love for a person. It's not easy. It took me years. My oldest is 20. My biological oldest is 20. It took me goddamn 16 years. And I'm not even gonna lie. It took me 16 years. Because when I tell you I was going that man to come up here, he don't do social media. He'll come up and tell you himself. She tried to kill me multiple times. One time she was damn near successful. And I'm serious, but it took it was his stupidity, but part of mine too. I'm not gonna put the blame all on him.
Right.
But it's just like it takes time.
See that's
And then when you get there, when you can co-parent, it's the best thing in the world. And I'm not even gonna lie. And I got kids. I got a lot of them. Even kids that ain't mine, that I raised. I co-parent with the mother and the father. And it's the best feeling because you can reach out and be like, baby mom or baby dad, I'm short on this. Can I get that? Boss lady can tell you, I pick up that phone real fast, baby daddy. You're right here in front of me.
I've been on the phone with you. You told me, yeah.
And guess what? They asses don't tell me no. But then
Right.
they can the same thing can be reciprocated. That's the difference. Even though the first one took me damn near 16 years, but the other ones didn't take me no time because of the fact that I matured and I grew and I didn't let them do the dumb stuff.
Right.
Be like, you need it, I got it. Let's co-parent because it's just like my kids can go to either one of our parents. But even if Jalea felt as though that she couldn't quote unquote go to Charlene, it was somebody else. Even if you went to Lola, or even if you went to D Bake's ex-wife, you always had somebody that you can go to and say this to. It's always a safe haven place for people. That's what like my kids. And I'm open. Like I'm one of them parents. I can't speak on everybody, but I'm blunt. Is you doing this? If you're doing this, let me know. I'm going to get you the protection. I'm going to get you this. You need to go here. I don't care if it's, let's say if it was boss lady kids, her kids didn't feel comfortable enough to come to me. Tell me. I'm going to eventually tell your mom, but I want you to know that I'm your safe haven.
Hold on there. Hey, Monica, your device is not connected. So I need you to, oh, she didn't drop back down. Okay.
Michelle, can you hear me?
I can't.
I just left off the other people's panel.
Huh?
I just left off the other people's panel.
The other side?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I am more convinced than ever. These people
Mama Brady.
they are delusional. They are really set and fast in their beliefs. They truly believe what they believe.
Yeah, they do.
And the thing, I don't think that they believe it. I think they just rolling with it. Like they don't want to jump on the bandwagon with everybody else. They know that it's moms over there and it's dads over there. They know that shit is fake.
No, they slow. They believe it.
They just want to. They don't want to get thrown out of. I've been over here this long.
She literally has them brainwashed.
She might have a spell on them too.
But did y'all check the facts?
Y'all late on that one. She do.
Did y'all check the facts though?
What facts?
CJ put on his post.
Oh yeah, I see
on
that. That's what I was just
Instagram.
speaking on.
You see the dates though?
Yep,
You see that in February?
yep. When she said then she was talking about calling him a pedophile. Yeah, I was just
Yeah,
in there saying that. Yep.
yeah.
I don't like how she keep calling him slow and she the slow one.
But the
This
thing
is
about
what
it
I don't.
is,
This is what I don't understand. It's like no, none of them. All what? All some odd numbers of her subscribers. No one thinks for themselves, or no one uses common sense.
well, they better use common sense and get off of social media because they all about to go down.
I
Because
know
at the
they
end of
over
the day,
there
when they
scared
want to
right
go
now,
down, they all
lying.
some of them. The thing about it is they not scared because they feel as though royalty got us. Charlene ain't got none of y'all. That bitch ain't even got
No.
herself.
I was just going to say that she don't even got herself.
She ain't. I mean, at the end of the day, the only child that she is really, really treating right is Jalea. She keep Jalea hair done. She keep her, regardless if she wearing her mama clothes, her grandmama clothes. She keep her looking nice. You look at them other kids, their clothes is big as shit. Like even though CJ sending them clothes back over there, it's just like why should he? My thing is this. If you got clothes and if y'all got 50-50 and he there, they with each other, y'all with each other every other week, there's no reason that you should not have no clothes for them kids.
That's right.
There's no
And
reason you should
Jalea
not have
get
no shoes for them kids. I
when
mean,
Jalea
so
get
each is
her a
their
man,
own. Target got shoes for cheap. I mean, I don't particularly shop there, but Target and Walmart got them for cheap. You know, if you can't afford $100 pair of sneakers, because trust me, yo, these little kids sneakers is $100. I know, I'm buying them. But you can go in the store and find some $15-$20 shoes for them then. They ain't
Wait a
got to
minute.
be all name brand.
Hold on.
Everybody up here, I believe, is a parent. If allegations come out that I inadvertently or overtly had something to do with, am I not gonna come out with the proof? Show the proof that you went to the police the day after you
Right.
found out.
Where's
Show
that?
the
She
proof.
didn't.
No, she didn't, because she's been plotting this since at least February
and then
during
you
the
leave a
court case.
paper trail
She
texting him talking
couldn't.
about if you make
What
a
you
Right.
say?
video,
She can't.
we gonna put it out.
She didn't
That
bring
just
it up
showed you
in
that y'all
court.
lying.
She
Mm.
didn't bring it up in court because she knew she didn't have a boat to sail on with it.
Yep.
But
That's
see, this
why.
is where she messed up at because when CJ take this stuff to court, the judges won't really give her more time for the fact of you lying on the statement, you lying on the cops and saying that you took it to court. If you even made a phone call or if you even went down there, they got to give you that DC number for you to even, say that you started it. You ain't got that DC number, girl. You going? That's automatic 2 years because you're lying. You're lying on the
Yeah.
police. That's automatically 2 years,
And that's how
and it's
CJ
all
might
over the
not be.
internet.
CJ ain't P Diddy, so his profile might not be higher than that. But CJ does have a profile, and you think
Mm-hmm.
that the police or anybody that's investigating Chomo allegations gonna wait 6 months to come and say, well, we didn't find anything in the investigation, or we
But
found
wait,
such and such
let's
in
give
the
you the
investigation.
kicker. Wait,
Hell
even the
no.
kicker right
They
there.
gonna bring
They
that
do
shit
the
out
drop
as
off,
soon as they
Margaret.
get done with their investigation.
Wait, Margaret, they do the drop off and pick up at the damn police station.
That's what I've been saying.
So
Why
if
would you
anything
do all
happened,
that?
all you had to do was walk your little nappy headed ass right there in the damn
No,
police station. Or when
no.
the cops came outside, you should have sat there and you could have threw out them allegations right there, and they would have sat there and said, "You cannot take these
Hello?
kids."
Hello? Yeah.
I mean, these are common sense reasons that we
Oh,
given,
come
so they
on.
will fly over the
You,
next person's
you,
head.
you want
But
us to believe that it happened, but you're moving wrong about it.
mhm.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna answer
You're doing
Sarah.
everything wrong.
Sarah said, "Do y'all think that they would give her less time with the kids because she lying on CJ?" Sarah, they gonna take the kids. She's gonna lose complete custody because you doing false allegations. When you do
And
false
now,
allegations against another parent
You
and you
lie
got
about
other
that.
children involved, you lose all your children.
You lie about that. What else will you lie about?
Jamie about to
now
get
is
his
the time.
kids.
And now I was just going to say that now is the time for Jamie to step up. And
It's automatically gonna go to him because he the next
if
of
you
kin.
really a man and you want custody of your kid and you want some type of custody or visitation of your kids, step up.
Let me
He the
ask,
next of kin.
let me ask y'all a quick question. And this is real serious question I'm gonna ask y'all. Okay. And I want your honest opinion. I'm not trying to tell you what to say. I want you to tell me what you feel. Okay. Say, for instance, the shoe was on the other foot. Okay, to hear my story real good now. What if that was Kamari saying Charlene touched her while she was there? And she waited till she got this age to tell her mom. What do you think would have happened?
Nike would have beat the shit out of either way.
And they wouldn't have believed her.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have believed her. Why? Because she is CJ's daughter and not CJ's and Royalty's daughter.
But for one, Nike ain't gonna sit here and be playing no games when it comes to her child. Just like
You
when
hear me?
she was touching Daya, Nike cleared the air. And then Nike said, Kamari, stop being around the twins. So how can my daughter give her toilet water? Once she put them false allegations that first time, Kamari stopped being around them twins. And then we ain't heard nothing else.
Right.
Nike ain't playing these games with her.
And Nike didn't come to the internet. Nike handled it behind closed doors, and then it came to the internet.
Then it came to the internet. Facts.
Yeah, Nike didn't even want to mention it in the video. She like, well, I'm gonna talk about it now.
Because they was lying on Kamari of why she left.
Right. And that's another lie. You said she got kicked out of school for smoking weed. She cleared the air. Then you said she touched your dad. Then you said she doing toilet water. Now you saying CJ touched your oldest daughter. It's just lying.
But you know, you want to hear the crazy part about it? Everything that is so-called happening is stuff like, for instance, when they said that Kamari was smoking weed, Jalea was the one smoking weed in school. Wow. When they said that Kamari gave her toilet water, she said that Jalea or her mom did it. So granted, not saying that Jalea quote unquote may not have, but it wasn't by CJ. It might have been by, I don't want to say his name, it could have been by one of these dudes that Charlene is with. But she wasn't depending on CJ because it keep happening, everything keep happening in her possession when the kids was with her, but she wanted to blame it on CJ. Like, for instance, they had just broke her arm, but she didn't want to sit there and say that she was going to let CJ take the blame for it.
It was projectile imaging.
Yeah.
But if I'll be the first to admit, CJ is a goofy, but that's what makes him entertaining.
Right.
Yeah.
But not one time has this man he has never, I have never, and trust me on my dead granddaughter's soul, I have never seen him display chomo behavior. He a goofy, he play with the kids. That's what he do. But he ain't never, you cannot sit up here and say just because the man is a cheater and apparently he's a liar. He have lied about some stupid ass shit.
He been on YouTube for 10 years, right?
Right.
Yep. If that's the case, this allegations would have came out 10 years ago because all them kids that he always had at his house, just like Angel and Kenneth said, it was always kids there. If that was the case, he would have did it to somebody else and he would have did it multiple times.
Okay.
And go ahead with yourself because now, like CJ even put in his post, well, once you make one lie, you got to make another lie. Then you got to make another lie, and then your lies start running into each other.
You got to make several lies.
But CJ got that from my grandmama. She said, once you tell a lie, it takes a million lies to come behind it.
Yep, he did say that. He said my grandmama always used to say.
Tell me that. She used to tell me that. Don't lie, Michelle, because you can't keep that same lie.
Yeah, you got
your lies got to keep going.
You tell the truth, that story gonna stay the same.
Yeah, they said that Kamari was pregnant and why he ain't come after them. Why? Number one, you just admitted that you lying on the little girl and making up allegations on the little girl. But yet, at the same time, Kamari is not the issue here right now because Kamari is protected and real taken care of by Nike and her daddy. So, therefore, she ain't even the issue here. The issue is that you got a mother and a child putting false allegations on a man that don't deserve it.
Hold on. Cameron said, how about when they was going to school and her son was getting searched every day in school in his backpack? And that, what? And they said he was wearing some clothes every day. Wait a minute, hold on.
The same clothes every day.
Oh, I didn't know nothing about that, Cameron. Wow.
I did hear that. Yeah, I heard about that.
They keep bringing up Tata. She was 19 and she didn't have a problem with CJ or Tata mom at the time. Facts. Tata mom was there.
This is what I said. I told them that. I was like, Tata mama was basically rooting on the relationship.
Okay, so blame her mom. Don't blame
And
CJ.
then said Tata said that she was pregnant and CJ had her get an abortion. If that's so, where is the proof at, Tata? The same thing with Night with this girl, Charlene. The same thing with her. You say he chomoed your baby. Where is the proof at? Where's the proof that you put into action as a mother? That where your actions at? Where the proof at? If you filed, they say she went right away to the police and filed promo charges.
So
Where your
where's the
proof
proof?
at? Where the police report at? And then it's when you ask for the police report, it's why y'all want proof from her? The same way y'all keep on asking where y'all credit card statements at, where y'all deeds at, where y'all credit cards and this and that at. But I mean, we can ask for the proof. I mean, we can't ask for the proof, but y'all can. How delusional is that?
Right, Frida. She said, what makes her daughter so special that he wanted to touch her but not touch any other kid? Okay, because remember, one of those people,
Including the kid
they ain't gonna stop at no
that he
one.
potty trained.
They ain't gonna stop at no one. A pedophile is not just gonna be fixated on one. They can't help themselves.
Yes, he did. Cameron told her a new asshole.
Wow. Wow.
But
Man,
y'all see, it's not that many people that believe him, and I think the only ones that's actually running with it and saying that they believe him, that's on their side, is
that's
just that
it.
one channel.
You
Because
know,
I even had to listen to one of the other ones. I ain't listened to the whole thing, but the part that I listened to, she even said, "I don't believe this,"
they
and
had
that was one of her supporters.
do
Yeah.
you know it was a tarot card reader. I ran across, I don't know how she popped up on my phone like that from the YouTube, but she was doing a tarot card talking about Royalty's daughter Jalea. I'm like, so I said, well, let me check this out. So I goes to the comments, and sure enough, the tarot card reader said, CJ did it. And I'm
What?
like, what?
You know what? I seen that same one, but a CPS worker checked her in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
A CPS worker said, I'm a CPS worker. I've been one for years. Stop telling these people false allegations because what she say? She said because when there is someone a predator is accused, a perpetrator is accused, we remove all children from home and he's no longer allowed to be around any children until
Right.
the case is closed. She says,
Mm-hmm.
stop telling these people that it's facts because if they're claiming that someone has turned it in, we automatically remove everyone from the home. So
Then they
Mm-hmm.
stating, wait a minute, they stating that Charlene didn't put this out to 32s for him to bring it out. Then why? Then if she didn't, then why did she? Why did she give
That's
it
it.
to him? Why did
No,
she say that to him?
Tanya called him, and then he spoke to Charlene. He advised Charlene that he was putting it out there, and she said, "Okay." One thing
What?
I will say about CJ on 32 is he gonna back up his shit and say how he got everything and go from there. I mean, granted, he was definitely wrong on what he did.
He
I'm
said,
not gonna say that.
But why did
He
he?
said
But why did
Tanya
he?
gave him the information
He
because
ain't
when
said
him and
nothing
CJ
else
was
behind that
beefing,
allegation. He ain't said nothing else behind what he put out. In fact, he took it down.
I know I was in the comments because me and him was going back and forth in the comments.
He ain't said nothing else about it because he
No,
realized
just in the
he
comments. Yeah, that's
then
what.
realized what the fuck he just did and how he got played to do it.
Yep. That's why he was like, I'm not getting in the middle of this. Like he made a post on his community page and said, I'm done with this BS. I'm done with this. I'm going back to my stuff. But at the end of the day, like I said, some in his comments, but it's time I said that to you about your kids. Like, how would you feel?
That's right.
That's weird. But
that's
then somebody said that, what's her name? I forgot the Liv. That's his son's ex girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I said, what the hell? You
yeah.
got your son's ex girlfriend pregnant? In the
What?
whole relationship? Yeah, the girl lived. That's his oldest son's ex girlfriend, they said.
Oh, wait a minute. What? CJ on 32's girlfriend? Son?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Well, yeah, allegedly, because I don't
Oh
know.
my God.
I don't know what him and his son got going on.
And they got
I
that's
don't know.
about me.
Right, but I tell you right now, who that's Cam, you right, and that CPS lady, she definitely corrected that tarot card lady. She didn't say nothing to her because she said in that chat and told her stop because y'all all out here accusing this man and all the procedures that we do are not done on this case. None of them had. She said some things that are not true. She said we came at 3 a.m. Was the police called and sent to their house saying that something was going on because the police had to call us because we don't make 3 a.m. runs.
Well, Ken did say that CPS was coming out there, but
But
it was for
he
another
came in
YouTuber.
the daytime.
Yeah, no, CPS gonna come out once you make a report, but they ain't gonna
Yeah.
come out at 3 o'clock in the morning,
Not
No,
and
he
unless
they
the
said
don't even
police
I
start
don't know.
call.
He
working till
didn't say
8.
the time, but he did say that they was coming out there a lot because that other
No,
YouTube family kept
Charlene said
calling on
the
them.
time.
Uh,
Charlene said the time. Charlene said 3 o'clock in the morning, and then the next day the kids got to go down there to
And
the CPS office and make their statements or whatever.
mm.
right.
Charlene said 3 o'clock in the morning. DJ
But
didn't say
but
3 o'clock.
but Charlene didn't know was I'm an ex foster parent. So I went to the classes. I know how it went down. And the only way I got a child in the middle of the night is if the police and the CPS lady brought them to me.
Yeah, yeah.
They had to come like that at 3 in the morning. It had to be a drug case or
The
something went
police
on where somebody
had to
all
have
bets
their
are
own
red.
investigation going in order for them to call a CPS worker at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's the only way that they're going to get a report at 3 o'clock in the morning is if something happened and they have to make a call there. Not no, even if it was a child abuse or neglect case, the child abuse or CPS as y'all call them is not going to come into your
No,
household at 3 o'clock in the
they're
morning
not.
for no underlying reason but that. The
Y'all are
crime,
damn fool if y'all answer
No,
y'all
has to
door
be
at 3 o'clock in the morning.
the crime
when
has to
she
be committed, be committing
did it at that
during that
moment.
time.
And
Y'all
look, when
know
she
what?
said at 3 a.m., I sat there and looked at myself like, I took that class, and that's a false allegation right there. Red flag.
If
Y'all
y'all
know,
don't go to your door at 3 a.m. with a shotgun, y'all crazy. I'm just letting y'all know now.
Mhm.
listen. I remember back then, y'all the saying T and K family, RIP to the young lady's husband. Um, but they were on CJ heavy like the other side is. I remember that.
Yeah,
Every
that's what Kim was saying.
video, they was on them. And I'm like, well, who, I
But
used to
even with them being on them like that, because they was on them, but even with them being on them like that, the
so they
only
were the ones
reason,
called CPS, is what they're saying.
yeah, but
Yeah.
CPS wouldn't have came out at 3 o'clock in the
Not at no
morning.
3 in the morning. No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Not if you call even if you call the 1-800 hotline, they not coming at 3 in the morning.
Mm-mm.
You can call a hotline and say there's some kids being molested, this, that, and the other. They're going to wait until that office opens up at 8 a.m. and then start searching through it and go out to that home that day.
Okay,
They're
lazy
not
girl.
coming at no 3 a.m.
You got that
So
right. You got that right, lazy girl. I know this for a fact. I
Yeah.
They
know
definitely
this
do.
for a fact. They're going to do as soon as the report is made. They do a whole scat. They do a whole great case kit.
But listen, hold on. Let's back the train up again. Now, she said it wasn't physically done. I mean, let me see, how do I word this? It wasn't actually a grape, right? It was a touch. So why would you hold a touch, saying somebody touched you inappropriately so long? So long. He just touched me
Because
wrong.
they grasping for straws. Ever since they brought out their video, it lets you know that they are now grasping for stars. I mean, for straws. They using that video to say, "Oh well, he touched her on her back, too close to her
Okay.
bottom." So
And the
now
whole
even
family was there.
girl
And other
and it's
people.
on video.
The camera people was
He
there that was
videotaped
come
himself,
on.
no, thinking that y'all honestly believe, I don't care how much of a goofy I say CJ is, do y'all believe that this man is so unintelligent that he gonna videotape himself molesting a child?
Listen, when he put the name on the back, all right, and they thought something was so wrong with it, why didn't they check him then?
Mm-hmm.
Why are we just hearing about it now? Showing the video over again now? How many years later? Make it make sense.
Because she wasn't making no money. That's the only way she was able to make money, by coming up with this type of lie. But then what she fell to realize is she gonna get locked up over it first.
Well, she just did was she made that video go viral and get him some money.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, she helped him. She
She
helped him.
you dummy. Y'all just sent a video out for everybody to run to go find
And
to
start
make the
listening to
views
what he's
go up.
saying.
And look,
What
then
you did.
they slowed down the video to make it seem like
How he was talking, what he was saying. Yeah. To make it
y'all
seem
are
creepy.
crazy. Y'all are real, y'all crazy.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I want y'all to be quiet because I want to play this. This is what
Which one is $15.99
this is
again?
what
Is
needs
it
to
the
be.
Moonlight Breeze too?
This person needs to come and say something.
I'm on that one now. Mhm. Thank you.
It's been 8 years since I seen my kids.
Who's that, Jamie?
That's Jamie. He said that he needs to come out the woodworks because him and CJ both know how that family is.
And he's owed an apology too, because everybody was coming at Jamie, but at the end of the day, like,
It was
the
really
truth is
hurt.
really coming out. It's all her.
Dayside was coming at Jamie because after she did that sit down video, I'm telling you, she too transparent. You see right through her. All the
Hmm.
lies, all of that.
Hold on. What did he say? He potty trained Jalea and Leon.
Huh?
Yeah.
But
Oh, Jamie.
Charlene, but yeah, he said
How
Charlene
he
was always
probably
at
trained
work.
Jalea.
He,
Jalea was walking, talking, and
hold on,
filming.
hold on, y'all. If y'all listen real fast, he agreed to tell it. Hold on. He said he potty trained both kids, and then CJ potty trained Nation. What
Hmm.
what mother was she?
Mhm.
Yeah, and he's absolutely correct.
What mother was she?
She didn't know how to be a mother.
So
She
If
she
he
didn't
still
know how
don't.
to, yeah. Oh, that's right, because she was working. That's right. Remember, y'all?
Yeah.
what Kentucky Fried Chicken, girl, that don't open up until 10 o'clock in the morning.
She was working
Yeah,
where?
please. I was 17 and working two damn jobs and still had the time to potty train and teach
Girl,
my kids how to tie their shoes and
Bad.
ABC them their asses to death. They will tell you themselves. In fact, one of them here right now, and she'll tell you,
right. She
Hmm.
let
don't play.
him potty train the kids, so she didn't know what she was doing. So when CJ came around, CJ said, "She ain't potty trained. I got this." And
Just
he
like
potty
CJ
trained.
said. I met her one day, and the next day I was living in her house around her kids and potty training her daughter. He said the next day. He said it went from one night to the next day. That same day, the next day I moved in with him.
And
Like,
she had a man at home. She had
yeah,
a man at
it
home.
was Jamie.
You're right.
He potty trained his other two kids. Why couldn't he potty train his youngest? You wouldn't let him.
Mhm.
That's because CJ sold her the world on that first night. She seen whatever CJ had on, and she was like, "All right, he looked like he's something,
Oh my
you
God.
know."
No,
And let me
she
go from there.
that 10
CJ
inch
was
that
looking
10
like
inch
he was.
pipe did it.
I
That
was just
10
good.
inch
So
pipe
you
did
took
it.
the words right out of my mouth. He done laid that pipe on her, and
That's
then
what
she
it
saw a
was.
dollar
He
sign,
laid
and
the
then
pipe on
Wasn't it
Tanya
close?
first.
she saw a come up in
But even no,
CJ.
but think about it. When he went in the club, he tried to talk to Tanya. They seen his how he was presenting himself, and Tanya said they look when you look at somebody's appearance, like if he looked way better than Jamie, he was dressing better than Jamie. That was automatically a flag to them. Like ding, ding, ding. Let me go ahead and get that.
Uh-huh.
It
And
was
then
And
automatically
if
he
you
was
can
sitting there and
remember,
saying, "I was doing
and
this,
if
I
you
was
can
doing that."
remember in that statement that she made, I was working. I was taking care of our
I was
kids.
bringing
I
the
was
food
doing
in.
this. I was doing all of that. He wasn't doing anything. He was staying at home. Of course, when you see CJ here in the club looking fly,
That's what got her. That right
this
there.
the
Tells
first
you he's
thing that you
hungry.
gonna think this nigga on this nigga on top of his game, or this nigga, on his business. At least he got a job, he making some type of money, he can afford this, that, and the third. That's gonna be the first thing that go through a hood rat man. Like,
Yep,
yeah,
and they seen
okay.
what was it, the SpongeBob car. They seen that car too, and they was like, we done struck gold.
Mm-hmm.
She was a user from the beginning, but the fact that he slept with your mama and then you went right behind, that's some nasty shit.
Mm-mm.
He didn't have the SpongeBob car in Vegas, did he?
No,
Yeah. Well, what car did he have in Vegas?
He
he
didn't
didn't
have
have
He
the
no. He
was
didn't
car.
have no
driving his
car there.
girlfriend car.
He was
He was
driving.
yeah, he was driving his girlfriend car.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, Jamie didn't have no car, so it was still a lot of green flags for her.
CJ
Everything was more than what Jamie had.
said he didn't have a job then. He got a
He didn't
job
have a
when
job. He didn't
he
have
But
no
didn't
he
have
money.
had
nothing.
He
but
was
he had the
No,
money because
he
remember when I
just
think
knew
he was
how.
dealing with
He just
Sam.
CJ
He
just
was
always knew how to make himself look good.
Yeah,
very
Yeah,
much.
but he was getting money from Sam though. That he said he was driving her car whenever he needed something. He would always get it from whatever girl he was with. Even
Yeah,
remember Nike said the
I
same
know
thing.
that's right,
and it's
Frida.
the truth. My mama
I
told
know
me
that's
what
right.
CJ was doing.
Yeah,
She
so
was like,
like he must have had a couple dollars in his pocket.
Then they like,
Whatever it
oh,
was more than what
wait a
Jamie
minute.
and quote unquote in her
Said
eyes
I
was able to
don't
do.
believe the allegations that Charlene put out on the panel over there. Oh, so you calling Jalea a liar? No,
Who
I'm
said that?
calling. Hold on, let me finish. No, I'm not calling Jalea mom a liar. I'm calling Jalea's mother a liar because she's the one that plotted and is starting this
I'm
situation.
calling them both a liar.
Oh, that's what
Cause
CJ said.
a mother
until
had
I
to
see
tell
some
her
damn
child the
proof.
lie, so the child is old enough to tell the lie. She's a liar.
Yeah.
I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. A liar is a liar. Okay?
That's right.
I was a foster mother. And I know for a fact ain't no 3 a.m. happened. That's a motherfucking lie. First lie.
I'm not saying that
Second
the little
lie,
girl. I'm
they
not saying that the
lying.
little girl was a liar. Is a liar. What I'm saying is that
I
if
am.
you, as a 16-year-old, as a 16, 17-year-old child, if your mother is your sole protector and, the person that's there, your primary caregiver, you're going to go along with what she is saying. So you can't be like, oh, she lying. No, you can't do that for the simple fact that regardless of the situation, and although the reality of the situation is everybody know that it's a lie, we can't say, we can't make fun of her or say she a liar because she going along with what her mama said. Her mama is pushing this issue. Therefore, she the one that's manipulating and abusing this child.
But
The
she
child,
knows right from
regardless of the
wrong, so
situation,
she's
yeah,
a
she
liar.
knows right from wrong. That's why come you notice that ever since after that last text, she ain't said shit because her mama told her, number one, she made them texts because her mama told her to make them texts. But you gotta also look at the point, like I said, that she is now being forced to do this by the parent.
But she's still old
And
enough
she's
to
old
tell the
enough to
truth.
say, no, I'm not going to do that. What's she going to do?
Yeah.
Beat her ass?
But why would you do that when your mother is the only person that you got? You got to think about it like that.
Let
That's
me
But
say
how.
she
something. I can't agree with that. And the reason why I say that, because when I got pregnant with my first daughter, my mom was like, "Oh, you're not keeping it X, Y, and Z." And I stood up to my mom and I said, "This is my body, my right, and I'm gonna do what I want to do." And at that point, she was the one that was providing for me. You know what I did? I kept my child and I left. It's
Some
ways
of
that
Okay.
you can
us,
do what you got to
some of
do.
us are used to, being able to stand up to our parents and say, "Well, bitch, you lying. I ain't going along with this lie." But some of us are forced into situations where if your parent, your grandmother, and your
Okay.
siblings are your only family that you have to rely on, you get pressed into a corner to where you gonna do whatever that parent tell you to do.
Well,
But
I'm
And
a
then at the end of the
that's
day,
the
she might have been
reality of
able
the
to go to CJ
situation.
then.
I'm
She
I'm,
might have been able to go to CJ and be like, "Well, this is what my mom want me to do, and I
No,
ain't got nowhere to go because I refuse to
No, you
do it."
can't
listen,
see.
listen to this,
No,
y'all. She was old enough to say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Line it up. She
Okay.
is old enough to say, that ain't true,
That
and you
ain't,
ain't
no,
getting me
I'm
stuck
not
in
doing
this
that.
mess right here. But she
She old
stood
enough to
there
let her
when her
mama get
mama
her
told
jail
her to
time
say
too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Line it up.
Huh.
Her
that
mom
should
just
be
got her jail
that
time,
should be
and
the
she's old enough.
reality of the situation. But yet at the same time, you got to look at things from both ends of the spectrum.
And she's
Some of
scared,
us,
but
some
she's
of
blunt
us
than a
ain't
camel.
brave enough to go against our parents, who is our sole protector, and say this, that, and the third. Not all of us got that same strength. Now, me, I was a combative child. If you was doing
Hmm.
something to me that I didn't like, I'll let you know. I don't give a damn how you feel. And if I get kicked out on the streets and be on my own,
Y'all
that
all
was
know
that.
she's stronger than that.
But she,
Because the way she went,
her personality ain't that of one that will be able to defend for themselves
Because
while
she's
they out
slow.
here on the streets. And
Because
that's
she's
just
slow.
that.
That's why. Because she's slow.
Right.
Let's wake that shit up.
but I'm gonna tell you, she gonna stand up because she's always been that buck. She went look, hold on. So when she was over there texting a grown ass man on the phone, where was her mama's antennas at then too?
Right. Robert,
Hmm.
you got to think about stuff like that too.
Shit, that booty been hot since that booty been booty.
She is a child. She a child in a fucked
Girl,
up situation. You either do or
she's a
you don't,
liar.
and
Hold on, y'all. I gotta come right back
that's
up.
just that. If
She's a
If
liar,
Tanya
and
kicked
her
royalty
mama's.
out, if Tanya kicked royalty out at 16, why wouldn't royalty kick Jalea out at 16?
Because she's a good mother. Remember, she's a good mother.
Yeah, I
No,
mean
she's not
that's
gonna.
what she say, but she
She's
also say
not
that
going to kick out that channel because that channel gives revenue.
she ain't gonna kick Jalea out because it's part of her image.
And
But
she's not gonna kick Jalea out because that's Daya and CJ's little CJ's mama. They real mama.
she not gonna kick her out because it would
That's
ruin
gonna
her
take
image.
care of them
Which
kids.
is the exact same thing that she trying to. They keep saying, "Oh well, why she ain't suing for no money? Why she ain't suing for no money?" First
CJ's
of
suing
all,
for some
first
money.
of all, she tried to extort CJ privately. Second of all, when she realized that she couldn't extort CJ privately, she decided to come after his image.
Mm-hmm. She said she gonna stomp a mud hole in his career. Not I'm gonna throw you in jail for doing what you did. I'm gonna mess with your career.
They slower than slow over that motherfucker over there. Y'all better call a CPS office and ask them motherfuckers on the phone, and they will tell you, no, we don't send people out at 3 a.m. And if there is a case that
Unless
has
the
been,
police.
there will not be any communication with any children to that perpetrator until we're finished with our case. Go ask them. Go ask them. So CJ and Lil Daya wouldn't ever be allowed back over there until that case was over. Go ask them.
Exactly.
Y'all listening to a motherfucker that
If
ain't
it was
did
a
the
if
classes.
it was an investigation put on him the day that it happened or the week, if she went immediately like they say that they did,
Snatch them
whether
kids.
a judge ruled that them kids that they had 50-50 custody or not, a police advocate would have told Charlene as take them back to court. You can get back in court for an emergency hearing right now.
Right
And they
now.
would have end them damn visitations.
That's
It's
right.
like everything is so
I'm slow
logical,
as
but
fuck
no
over
one
there.
is looking at this logically. They looking at the fact that they don't like CJ, so they just gonna go along with any damn thing that
That's
Charlene
right.
say, and that's just it. That's
Y'all
all
better,
it is
y'all
to
better,
it.
y'all better
No
call
one
y'all
is looking
public
at the
office and
logical
ask
sense
them
in
at the
nothing.
CPS. Y'all better ask questions. If y'all really want to know the facts, the reason why I'm hardcore and say what I'm saying right now, I took the motherfucking classes. I had a little boy that was desperate need of a family and went to school with my son. And I took him in because his mother was on drugs bad. I went and sat in those classes. I did my 6 weeks in
Yeah,
those classes.
you gotta go to classes before
That
you get your
little boy,
license.
when the people went in that house and took him from the mother, finally, they already had in the system to bring him to me, and
I'm
they
gonna
brought him to
I'm gonna
me.
say this. I stated I was a victim of SA. I was a victim of SA. I guess you could say I still am, which is why I
Yeah.
come out advocate so hard
We
for
are.
it. But
Yeah.
what I am saying, and I've never up until recently when I was maybe 30, 35 years old, 30, 32 years old, I made the statement that I was, and the reason why I didn't tell anyone was because I know my daddy and I know what my daddy would have done. So therefore, I was basically scared into not saying anything while my dad was living because my dad would have ripped this nigga head off. And it
Mhm.
was family at that. But just because I know the character, I know how I behaved, I know how I reacted, I know how I would have reacted to my alleged predator if he was still living. Now, and that right there, that shit that Jalea is doing, that is not a SA victim behavior. That character, yeah, she got a little mouth on her or whatever. But yet at the same time, that's average teenage behavior. A teenager that ain't never been touched before behavior.
Mhm.
And they're like, oh, you see, she pulled herself and made herself quiet for this, that, and didn't say nothing because she didn't want to ruin the family, this, that, and the third. No. If that is the truth, she would have said something.
She
Facts.
saw
Now,
her
if
mama
somebody
being
would have did it,
drugged. She saw her mama being drugged in court, getting ready to get her sister and brother snatched from them, making her sister and brother go over there knowing that that had happened to her. She
Right.
would have told that quickly. Hell
Wake
no,
that up
no, mama. No, no, this is what happened to me. I want to go into court and tell it right now
right now.
because he's not getting away with this. He owe us, and he's not gonna touch my little sister.
Okay.
But
Mhm.
instead of you saying that, you said Kamari did it.
mm,
And then you sent a video of Dea naked, yelling, asking her questions, and she's
Damn.
crying and doing all this. And his lawyer got that proof too. Girl, you ain't
basically
got a chance in hell. You ain't got a
basically
chance in hell.
tormenting your 3-year-old to 4-year-old child
Right.
into come on,
It's all coming. It's coming out, girl.
and then you sit up here and you coached her. Well, who did it then? If I'm a 4-year-old child and I'm standing in the tub, butt ass naked, and you yelling at me talking about some who did it, I'm gonna say some names too. I'm gonna say whatever the fuck you want me to say.
Hmm.
But that's that special type of mother.
Mhm.
That one that has to go by any means necessary to try to bring a person down. You don't care who you hurt, your children, a friend, your mama, a preacher. You don't care who you hurt to hurt him.
That's
Right.
right.
Hurt people hurt
I'm gonna
people.
tell you right now, it's not going to happen. Because first of all, he put a trail on your ass as soon as you started talking the shit.
Sure did.
And you didn't even know it. Just people like you have to cover your ass with people like you. Because you ain't that you touched. Like he said, you got a peanut for a size of, I don't say a peanut. I say you got a
ant brain.
Not even an ant brain. I say you got a dot of a glitter size brain.
Damn.
And it's a proven fact that she got a pea brain for the simple fact that you see how any other person came out and said, "Oh, my this person is a chomo molester." Everybody up under the sun went straight at him, like, "Oh, he a pedo, he a pedo." Girl, people looking at you like, or they
That's why
just
you
coming,
cut out them comments. Cause you
or
know that the people with that fake
They would have ate her alive.
CJ, if y'all go back to CJ's old videos where when they first broke up and he was telling how he used to have to get them up to do skits and do other stuff, he said they were not good actors.
That's right.
Not good. So that's why she can't get on the camera, because she's not a crier off jump. Okay. Leon and Nation was his two criers. Those were his two best actor and actresses. And Charlene, that performance, that wasn't even worthy of Tubi, girl.
If you remember when Jinx used to do them skits, right? It was Jinx,
right, Nina,
DJ,
right,
and
Nina.
him, and them. She was the worst actor out of everybody. I don't know if y'all remember them. You had to go on Jinx.
Yeah,
Jinx
I watched
them skits up and see how she was acting. Terrible.
But
I'm just gonna go on record and say, you can call CJ goofy, you can say he a man child, you can say all this other shit, but the proof is in the pudding. The boy is not a chomo.
Yeah, no. You can say anything about that man, but I'm gonna tell you, no. That night and day, no.
He wanted CJ missed having CJ wanted his family. He wanted a family. He wanted something that he felt he might have felt like he missed out on as being a kid. So yeah, of course, anybody that surrounds themselves and make themselves family, which is the reason why come he fell into the trap of the so-called friend, is because that's what he wanted to build. He wanted that. And some people might be like, "Oh, well, he too childish, he too this, he too that." No, he just one of them people that know what he would have liked when he was a kid. He know how he wanted to be raised. He know that he would have liked certain things and this and that done in his family. So why not, put it to his next create his own family in a light that everybody that he wanted to be seen in.
American dream.
Right. And people look at that as being, he was childish. He this, he that.
And everybody watched it.
Right.
So what's up?
And then they keep saying, "Oh, the kids made the videos." Yes, the kids were a part of the videos, but you got to think about it. This was all his vision. He the one that picked up that camera. He the one that said, even when they was acting, he the one that said cut.
That's
He the one that said go. Because it was all his vision. He could have used that same vision with some other kids or some other family. But he chose their family. Because that's what he had.
So where the kids at now when he had 35,000? He almost to 40.
In 7 days.
Where the kids at now? Well, why ain't the kids on? They all got channels. Why ain't they channels like that? The only one Jalea's, but the other two
bypass her. He finna bypass her. Watch and see what I tell you.
Ain't like it. But I'm gonna tell y'all good supporters on the other side. All those people that are subbing to his channel is thanks to her putting that video out and just turning all them. CJ is a narcissist, and then they look at her video and say, "This bitch is lying. I've been over here faking the funk all this time. Click, let me subscribe to him."
Right.
Yeah.
And that's all she's doing. Thank you with that lame lying excuse of a video because you're giving him subs. Everybody's rushing over there to see that video. CJ on 32 took his shit down. You know why? Because that judge is still gonna see it. Still gonna see it because I sent a video over there because I recorded it.
Everybody did.
Once you post something on the internet, it doesn't leave the internet. It just leaves
And another
public sight.
thing, CJ's been saying thank you in the inbox to all those videos that I've been sending over there to him, with him in the courtroom calling him C. Kelly. Thank you, nothing but the truth, because CJ said, yeah, I needed that. And that C Diddy that you posted on there, I sent him that. He said thanks for that because I'm getting that unhealthy ass fat motherfucker too. He said he getting all y'all motherfuckers, and I'm so glad I was in that inbox talking. And he said every last one of y'all going to go in that courtroom too.
That's all I'm saying, Nina. That's all I'm saying, Nina. They need to be. That's all I'm saying. If everybody kept it real, then it wouldn't even be a whole. This shit wouldn't even go this far. For the simple fact that nobody is using reality. Everybody moving on fucking emotions, which they can take you anywhere. They can take you up. They can take you down. Right. They can take you anywhere. But the reality of the situation is right in people's face. It's right there in plain sight.
Yeah. And to say you're not saying no, I'm not taking sides, no, this, that. You're saying this man did it.
Right.
And he got all the recordings to all y'all saying he did it. All the videos of y'all saying he did it. And when the judge said that he didn't do it, and she started going to jail, y'all all better get them. Y'all can't even delete no more because he already got all that evidence. Everything been
frequency. That's why CJ knew it was a good idea to keep her around.
Exactly.
Because if she ain't gonna do nothing else, she gonna work and she gonna make shit happen for him. And that's the exact truth.
She been threatening Lexi for a couple of years now. Mm-hmm. Every threat that you gave that woman, she took that shit to the police and made a trail on your ass. Girl, you going to jail.
While they talking about how you gonna call her a bitter baby mama? Because I sure let it be known she is a bitter baby mama. She is a bitter baby mama on level 10. Honey, we all, as women, I think most of us have been there.
Strong mommy say, I'm still outdone that all her messages to CJ was about Lexi, not even her kids.
Right.
Okay.
I've been a bitter baby mama, but I ain't been the type of bitter baby mama to go to the extent of putting some false ass allegations on my baby daddy.
Frida, CJ put up the Las Vegas laws, and she can get tried in Las Vegas.
And pretty soon y'all gonna see her go into a shell because she know as well as they really know. It ain't no way, it ain't no rock that you could crawl from up under and display the fact that you was found out. Everybody found you out when you put the allegations in on this man. Everybody now know what type of person you are. Everybody now know what type of child or children you are going to raise. If you want to protect your kids, you go after the parent, period. Because she's the only one that needs to be in jail.
Okay, well, Margaret, I need you to do this since you talking to the other people too. Tell them.
That's what you're doing, Margaret.
Tell them.
I can hear you.
Go ahead. I said, tell the other side since you talk to them, and tell them that they better start doing their 24-hour marathons because she's going to need a lawyer. She's going to need some money. They need to start their marathons now because CJ's coming, and they better get them some marathon money too. He's coming. He's already put the motion in. Y'all better get y'all shit together.
I don't
you hear me?
I don't talk to the other side like that. I made a statement today because the shit is just, it's ridiculous. I told y'all I don't like to argue with slow people.
Right.
I like to, if I got up on there to prove a point. Y'all sitting up for y'all unrealistic. Y'all getting led to slaughter
Yeah.
by a lamb. Y'all are lambs getting led to slaughter.
Okay.
That's what's going on. People need to come out and be realistic. Fuck all this bickering that we got going backwards and forwards with each other. Okay, yeah, that's internet drama. But
Quiet, please.
the shit is serious now because those type of allegations are serious. It's no longer ha ha he who on each other panel and making fun of how people look and all the rest of that. No, we passed that point. They have took it to another level to the point where the shit is beyond serious. This is serious. They have just ruined a man's image. Not even if the allegations are true. They have ruined his image because it's out here publicly. And now y'all want to sit up here and drag a lie. Y'all gonna drag this lie. And anybody with common sense can see right through the shit.
Huh.
That's just it. As far as arguing with them backwards and forwards about who right and who wrong, I'm not getting ready to do that. I stated my opinion, and there it is. You can take it and do it, but you must. You can either agree with me or you can disagree with me. Everybody has a right to their opinion. But the reality of the situation is sitting right here in our face, plain as daylight. Yeah, now you can see this shit. If you open up your eyes and look past the fact that you don't like this man, just go ahead. I mean, look at the reality of the situation. Because everybody over there don't nobody like CJ. Okay,
Right.
we get it. Y'all don't like him. Talk about him, call him Kool-Aid Man, whatever. But as
But you
far as
don't
putting
like
out
them.
Chomo,
You
as
got
far as putting out Chomo allegations, that's a different type of sting. That's a whole different type of stance than this shit that we had going backwards and forwards with how people look and how slow people might be and this, that, and the third. We passed that.
they don't like him, but they keeping his name alive.
Yeah, because they need it for the content. They need it for the money.
True.
Jesus Christ. Okay, now
I believe CJ. That's all I got to say.
I'm
I
dropping that
believe
link.
that's what we all is saying because the truth is in the pudding. Like, girl, your actions show that you are lying. You ain't had one damn type of reaction that
No.
a real parent of a SA child would have. Instead, you're displaying everything that a stereotypical ghetto baby mama behavior is. We all done seen it before. I know everybody on this panel got some female that they didn't seen display bitter baby mama action. Everybody have. Stuff, girl.
Me,
It's not. It's ridiculous for us to keep this going on and on and on and on because all this doing it's just fucking up his character. Yeah,
I
it's
did a
in
bit
the
of baby
clubs.
mama stuff. That was in my 20s.
Yeah. And you got to think about it. She's suppressing age to where she's 17.
See, I don't know nothing about no bitter baby mama stuff. I had that one man, and even with us getting before he passed away, and me saying I want a divorce, I wasn't no bitter baby mama. I'm ready to go.
I ain't gonna say I was bitter, but I was ready to whip his baby mama ass. But I had every right to do that shit.
There was no reason to be
It's
bitter. Why?
levels. It's
Because I
levels to
had
this
my
shit.
own money.
It's
Definitely
levels
levels.
to this shit. I'm telling y'all, it's levels to it.
I had land. I owned cars. I didn't need him. He was there. Nigga, what?
But see, the thing about it is, it's not always about the money though. It's about the principle to it. It's just like, but the way that Charlene is doing it, it's about the money, and then it's just like she mad because she don't got it. But then you got a man that's still sitting there saying he gonna give you money to help support his kids, and then whatever extra you need to do with it, you do with it. Like you's a dumb boy.
That's
Man,
Listen,
because that's because what he offered wasn't what she was expecting.
bitch, take what you can get.
And
Take
when
it
she
from me. Listen,
realized,
I can teach you a
but
lot
when she
because I
realized
don't
that
get told the words no.
when
Okay.
she realized that she couldn't get shit, is when she set in plan her motion to destroy him in his image because now she pissed off. She fired. She on fire. I'm telling y'all,
She
she
mad
mad
that
as
he done
hell.
started a new channel, got 50,000 subscribers. All she had to do was start her new channel. But the thing about it, she didn't have as many
Damn, he
supporters
at
as
50
CJ
now?
do. I think he is
Huh?
almost at 50. He was at 40 last night.
I thought he was at
Yeah, he was at
35
40 last
last
night.
night.
He
No,
was
we're
at
I thought
not.
he was
40.
like
He was
33K
When I
last night. It was at 33K last night.
no, it was more than that. Because when I went on there at 12 something, it was up there.
Hold on,
Yeah, it
let's
was like
see.
at 30, it was like at 38, damn near 40,000 last night at like
Yeah,
12 o'clock.
Let me see.
yeah,
Damn,
Right
that's
after he
good.
went to right after that church post.
yeah. It went up
Yeah,
because I was in the church live.
I was too.
People was saying about the test, like, where you going to test for? It was like,
What?
Because
yeah,
Yeah,
let me
people was
let
in
me
the
tell
comments
y'all
saying that.
why. Let me tell y'all my opinion why. He
It's
went to church
38,
because
it's
see
It
now,
was at
38K.
yeah, it was
38K.
38 million. I mean 38,000, I told you. But let me tell y'all why come he went to church. Because now he understands that he is up under a spiritual warfare.
Warfare. That's right.
mhm, I understand. And I
That's
And
was
it.
I've been
telling,
He
saying
said
it.
he
I've
let
been saying it
somebody
all
take him
And
along.
away.
hold on. And I gotta say this. And his great grandmother is in his ear right now telling him,
Right.
baby, what did I teach you? Where do
Okay.
you have
He
to
said
go?
that.
You
He
know
said that.
you know what you gotta do right now. And
He said I let somebody take me away from the church because I was homeless. He said, but if I would have known then what I know now, he said I would have rather have been homeless and went to the place where I knew, which was church. He said I would never let
And
somebody do that to me again.
who
hey,
would
look,
ever who who could have your back better than God himself when you going up
Okay.
against the devil?
but me and my mama, I was upstairs with me and her was playing today, like, playing. So, I understand.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I got 137 people. I need to see some prayer emojis in the chat for PRP, aka Nike. Please
So,
Hmm.
that's there.
pray in our prayers.
And I swear, I better not hear nobody say nothing about that because, and I can speak on that firsthand what Nike went through. I don't know about nobody else, but
My
that
mama
shit is
had a
going
bad,
to,
my bad,
Listen,
accident where she
they
no,
was
so
it's not
delusional.
about the
They so
accident. People got to
delusional that
understand.
like,
they
They
so
got hit.
delusional that they think that he made that shit up. How the fuck you gonna make up
That is
getting
just
smacked
are you
around by a
serious?
semi truck?
I
Listen,
seen somebody
exactly.
say,
She was hit by a semi truck.
who cares? I seen somebody say, who cares when he said that?
And guess what?
I'm
Guess
like,
what? Their life gonna be the next one that's be taken because at the end of the day, I
Yeah,
know firsthand, and I do mean firsthand exactly what Nike went through.
right,
Hers
you
was
do.
tossed around. I went head on. I was hit head on and almost died. Lost.
mm,
I got 4 kids. When I say
oh,
I
he
almost lost my
deflected.
life,
He deflected.
I
How
almost
the fuck did you deflect or project or pretend like your like your baby mama got slapped around by a semi truck?
listen. She gonna never be able to drive on the street regular. Like, granted, y'all hear me
No.
cussing people out on the street, but that's different. That cussing out that I be doing ain't nothing. Let me get on the turnpike, the highway, or something like that. I know I done been on the phone with Michelle. I done been on the
Yeah,
phone with a couple people. You
that's
talking
right.
about I sit there and I start praying, and I don't care
Yeah,
what you believe in. It's something completely different. I get terrified as hell. Don't get me wrong, I'm one of them tough bitches. But when it come to that shit right there,
right.
I'm so terrified. A truck can come and be parked next to me. I'm terrified because the fact that you get them flashbacks, that shit don't ever go away. When I mean ever, it don't ever go away.
It don't
Like
matter how
it,
minor the accident is for the
like,
simple
until
fact
you
that a
lived it, and
bitch like
I don't
me,
wish this on my worst, and but maybe that person I would. But this one thing I wouldn't wish on nobody because that's something you don't sleep, you don't eat. It's like you gonna have your good days, but you definitely gonna have your bad days, and you're gonna be like, granted, I might ride on the residential streets with no seatbelt, but when it comes to that turnpike and that highway, oh, you don't ever hear this ding and then this
yeah,
car going off
that's a
ever.
different demon.
And
It's a
that day,
different
I'm so
demon.
glad that because normally it was crazy because before I used to never drive with a seatbelt. And the only reason I didn't drive with a seatbelt because I got stuck in the seatbelt as a child.
mm,
Like, I mean, stuck. Like, even them trying to cut it, I was still stuck in that seatbelt.
mm.
That's why I'm terrified of seatbelts. But that day, that seatbelt saved my life.
I got
Because I would
hit
have been
trying.
going through that window. My car key, like, mind you, I was in the 2020 Toyota Highlander. Mind you, it was 2020. I had my truck almost a year. My
I,
key, because I didn't have to push start. My key was broken. The ignition, and the other part was on the other side of the car. The radio, I didn't know that them trucks had as many airbags as they had. When I say every single airbag deployed, I mean every single airbag. My engine was inside of my truck.
See,
That's
there you go
So
with the
until somebody
whole,
physically goes
y'all
through
like
that,
the block
I don't
and
want to
all the
hear
rest of
shit.
this. Y'all like the block when people don't agree. See, Doug, it seems like to me that them over there are the ones that do the blocking when people don't agree. And I know this for an actual fact. If you don't agree with their agenda, they will block you.
They blocked
But
the shit out you.
yet at the same time, here we go with the projectile imaging. We like to do this. We like to do that. We the delusional slow ones. Nah, see, look in the mirror. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I mean, I seen a lot of people over there in their chat that then came over here and was talking. I mean, they can't be calling nobody super slow because girl, I can give you a kindergarten word and I guarantee you can't spell it and don't know the damn definition of it neither. I can say that about a lot of them. I can say that about somebody that be on their panel. Damn, I can say it about Charlene because you sitting there talking about this, that, and the third. You learned a lot of your big words from CJ or from YouTube University and don't even know what the hell that shit means. I guarantee you.
B Dub, you crazy. B Dub said, stop biting my name.
We all saw the alleged photo. It's
Hey,
not
C
an
Dub.
alleged photo. It's a photo.
C Dub.
And the girl was in an
I'm finna,
accident. It's
I'm
time that
finna,
y'all come out of that delusional state that y'all in and wake the fuck up to reality. Cause
No, because they don't
y'all
gotta wake up because God gonna wake them up for whatever God they believe in. They gonna wake them up. They gonna either wake them up or they gonna wake somebody up that's supposed to.
pay
They
Joe.
gonna go to their same shit. That's what's gonna end up happening.
So
Like if you,
hold up, y'all. I've heard the same thing, Frida. Allegedly, all this stuff started unraveling when CJ got the loan and didn't split it with them.
he said that. He
That's
said that because that's
that's
when they didn't want to do the videos with him no more. Only one they wanted to do the videos was Nation. That was it. And she stopped Nation from doing the videos.
Mm-hmm.
He said that he was just like
Mm-hmm.
when they was in my videos, I paid them. He's like whenever we did content together, I paid them.
they
But
had
then when Charlene didn't want them to do it no more, he said I still covered all the bills and still did for them, but I didn't pay them any longer.
right.
And he damn right. He working for his money. Why he got to? I mean, don't get me wrong. I want a nigga to pay my bills too, but at the end of the day, it's just like if I'm not working for it and I'm not doing nothing, if I'm your woman and I'm not doing my womanly duties and everything else, what the fuck you expect to get from it?
I feel like this. CJ never did change that name to CJ So Cool and Family. It was always
Mm-mm.
CJ So Cool. Now that means something too. You know what I mean? Like,
But he made them a channel so that they can make money and look at who put
so
their
they
channel
didn't do
hey,
nothing on that
Jennifer.
channel too much. That's their
on.
fault.
No.
Like they saying, well, she left with nothing. It was her choice to leave with nothing because he offered, he offered cars, he offered to help her furnish her house, he offered that, he helped her pay for her damn first and last month's rent. He offered. She wanted to take up. She wanted. I'm telling y'all, she had this plan from the get go. From the words when he said get out, it started. The wheels start turning.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I come because ain't nobody in a right mind, bitter or not, nigga. I'm gonna take whatever it is that I can take. And if you offering me these cars and this house and to help me furnish my house and to help me do this and to help me do that, the kids still had trust funds. What type of craziness is that?
She wanted to see if she can keep him underneath of that spell, and then somebody else came along and he was praying and praying. When he stopped praying, is when that spell was able to come back over him. Now watch. Tomorrow's gonna be a whole nother thing. She's gonna be shitting bricks. She gonna try to see what else she can come up with. But whatever she tried to delete, it don't matter. It's already out there.
And
It's out there.
technically, he don't owe her anything because if you look at the videos, you will see them kids were getting paid.
Hmm. He technically don't owe her nothing because she was never in the video. She was in the background
With her
making
dust
some
ass
nasty
robe
ass,
on.
no bland ass food.
And I stood up here and I took my stance when I said, oh yeah, Royalty look like she on the right path, like she trying to get it together. That's
Shit.
how you know from me that it was never nothing personally against Royalty. What I had against Royalty were Royalty's actions.
Oh, I never liked that. I put that out there for the universe.
Nobody
I
in
never
a
liked that.
nobody in a sensible, ain't nobody that's really thinking about their kids going to sit up here and go the way that she went. Nigga, I would have took what you offered and I would have been working on more. You got me fucked up when it comes to protecting man.
She better go work at Walmart.
Mhm. I don't give a damn if I had to go work at Burger King. I'm gonna take care of
She
man.
can go to
And I'm gonna do
McDonald's
what
because
Logic
McDonald's,
can do.
when you move up the ladder, they pay for you to go to school. Whatever, they can give you your down payment for your house. You just gotta be there long enough. Girl, you gotta know how to work
That's
the
how
system
you
and not
know.
let the system work you.
That's how you know she was thinking of herself and only herself. She was thinking about royalty emotions, royalty feelings, and all the rest of that type of shit. Because what was offered was a good offer to begin with, for the simple fact that you got some niggas out here that ain't gonna look at Bandman Kelvo. That his daughter and his baby mama out basically in the damn streets without a dad.
But he got a nerve to be making the video about CJ. Think they said he made two. I ain't watch it though. This too much drama, but the drama about to come to a real big end though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty.
But I'm gonna sit here and watch it unfold. And I ain't gonna lie, that I will stay tuned for. I'm about to watch this shit all the way unfold. Cause he's gonna be quiet with it.
Right,
He's not
frequency.
gonna come out and
That's
say nothing until
exactly
the
right.
very end.
Amen, Aquafina.
But she say I can't see the comments.
I put it on the thing.
I can't see. I'm driving.
Oh, she says prayers for PRP and CJ. So cool. The devil is lurking around them. Dear Father, protect them.
Hmm.
They told
Well,
me,
CJ not only loves Nike, CJ loves both of his baby's mama. Even the one that's taking, even the one
I
that's
don't
taking,
think he gonna love her no
one,
more like
I don't
that.
know about that now.
even the
Yeah, he
one that
said
is
that in his
taking,
video.
even the ones that is taking him through hell right now, he still loves her. He just has to react to her the way that she going, the way she throwing things at him. He has to have a certain. It has to be a reaction to that. That don't mean that he don't still love her. That means
That
that
love about to leave.
that means that he still pissed. He pissed the fuck off at her, and he gonna do what it takes to defend himself. But it does not mean that he don't still love her.
I
Mm.
give CJ another year of these. That love gonna be the hell going.
No,
And I'm just speaking from
that
experience.
love is gonna be the common agape love that he needs and that he carries for his baby's mother.
Nah, I'm just speaking from experience. That shit gonna be gone. You just gonna tolerate their ass. Once you've been in a long term relationship like that, that love is not, even with everything that she did, that love is not easy to leave. But at the 3 year, 2.5, 3 year mark, you gonna turn around and look at yourself like, what the
Look
fuck
at
was I
this.
thinking?
Look at this. This would
Hold on.
set it out there to y'all plain and simple. CJ believes that that girl had people come in on him and do an
Mm,
invasion on him.
yep.
He still loved his baby's mother. Still. Why? Because number one, those are his children's mothers. So no, he ain't gonna completely dog and drag because everybody like, why come he ain't going back at her? Why he ain't do this? Why he ain't do that? Because he loves and respects his child's mother. Now he has to behave differently because the bitch done lost her man. But
He
that
gonna
don't
lose
mean that
his
he
too and
stopped
say, fuck
loving her.
that bitch. Let me tell you, it took me, I was in a 10.5 year relationship. It took me damn near four, with Eric's 10. So I'm gonna say about three. Fuck the 3 year mark. I didn't let this nigga call the cops on me. I didn't let his girlfriend call the cops on me. I mean, I didn't let them do the dumb shit until, I couldn't take no more. Even though I tried to kill him and her too. But, still, once you get to that point, you at that point.
Yeah,
I'm gonna park
you
right here.
gotta
I ain't got
first
time for
reach.
parallel parking.
You gotta first reach that point.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I'm
hard.
saying?
But once he get there, I get a 3 year mark.
All ex relationships, When in all ex relationships, we all carry feelings for our exes.
I ain't
That's,
got
I
no
mean,
feelings for
that's
the
just
exes no more.
You know what? I still do. I still like go like
probably not now, but you can't say a week or
That's
two
why I
or a
said
month later.
3 years. Oh no, it took me 3.5 years. Then reality set in.
you know.
Depending on the situation, how you left. You know what I mean?
It was a crazy
For me,
leave.
it's
I
like
think
After
that
that.
was
Yeah,
the worst.
my
I think
girlfriend,
that was the worst leave that I had.
like after my girlfriend break up 2010, I still got feelings for her. Nah, sister, what you sister.
why do y'all think that in them video, I mean, in them texts, he was letting her know,
And
like,
then the baby mom, baby
I
dad,
got you
like
in
a
the kids
relationship like that.
after I do such and such and such a, because he still want what's best for his baby mama and his kids. Not, you can't just say, oh, he don't love them, he hate them, and this. Now he probably hate the bitch right now, but
He
what
got a
I'm saying,
CJ
but
don't hate, but he got a strong dislike. Strong dislike. Put it like that behind these allegations.
I would give him that. It ain't nothing that you can do but have strong dislike for a motherfucker that's lying on you and
Hey,
putting
like
dirty
I said
shit
the
out
other
on
day,
you.
hate is a very, very strong word. And, people need to use that wisely
Happy
when you say
Sunday
that.
lawsuit. But again, to
Hey, Miss.
know, to understand his actions, you got to know where he emotionally stands. Like everybody, like, oh well, he ain't give a fuck about them when he was putting them out. Yes, he did. Now, the way that he did it, he probably was mad as hell when he, like he said, when he came home and shit was still in disarray, and this is not how he want to live, and this is not the structure of his family. You damn right, he gonna be like, pack y'all shit and get out, because that's the normal human reaction when you overwhelmed with a problem that you continue. You can't sit up here and continuously talk to somebody constantly over and over and over again, and then it's going in one ear and out the other ear, and basically the people that you talking to saying, well, fuck what you want, this our shit anyway. So of course
Mhm.
his reaction gonna be like, well, y'all get the fuck on.
CJ was better
This
than me
my
because I would have packed their shit and put it the hell outside for them. They wouldn't have had to do it. They wouldn't have had to do it. That shit would have been done in front of you, not waiting until you wasn't there. Bitch, I'm going to do the shit in front of you. Then you touch me while I'm doing it. I paid for this shit. Technically, you ain't got to take none of it. I paid for it
girl.
all.
We don't care about Charlene, but I'm sticking to the fact that he care about his baby mama.
What's all this shit in here?
Now he probably wants the bitch to get ran over by an 18-wheeler, but they don't mean that don't
Yeah, I
mean
do think the only
that
ones he
don't
really
mean
still care about is his twins, Leon and Nation. And I know he did say that in one of the posts. He was just like, if anything, I just spend one more time, one more day with Leon. And I think Leon would enjoy that. Like, he's lost. Like like he said, I'm around women that hate men. And like, how do you think that makes him feel? Because he's grown up to be a man, but you raising him to be a little itch. Like, you gonna hate him when he grow up too? Because look at how they treated her brother. They gonna treat Leon the same way.
I think every man that comes into that square is gonna have those same feelings. Every man that gets involved in that circle of family is going to have that same feeling, because the mother, the patriarch, the matriarch of the family installed it.
But y'all
Why
see
you
who
think?
ain't around
Why
like
you
that
think?
no more, who ain't posting and stuff.
Who, man?
No, Rico. But
Uh,
she like, oh, he's still around. Yeah, he's still around. But he's like, I ain't got time for this BS and this drama that you. Like, he was for it at first, but then once he seen how messy it started getting, he
He
said, I don't
probably
want no parts.
he probably calculated with her little pea brain ass to
Um,
get the ball, to
Honestly,
get the
I think he
ball
do a lot of
rolling.
things. I think he do a lot of things, but I don't see him doing no stuff like that. And the only reason I say that because he has a daughter, and like you can see how he reacts to his kids. And he took what's her name, Iceland daughter. He considered Iceland oldest daughter as his. So the reason I say that because of the way that he reacted over something that Iceland said before, I don't see he doodle in the brain, but I don't see him. It's too much drama, and then he already got his own issues and stuff. The fact that I hear this nigga and I'm outside, like my door gotta close.
Sorry, y'all. Got a little
All I
football
say
game on.
is, honey, when it's all
Uh,
said and done, everybody talking about, oh, royalty a soldier, she a soldier. It's the difference
shooting shit.
between it's a difference between being a soldier and a warrior.
Okay.
And CJ is a warrior. Hmm.
Hmm. I'm about to mute y'all.
Okay.
My house is too loud.
Wow.
CJ and everybody like, oh, he turning against his family and this, that, and the third. No, he ain't turning against his family. What he's saying is that when I say he a warrior, I mean the whole aspect. I'ma handle this on my own. Warriors fight on their own. Soldiers need somebody to conduct and control.
You know what? I like when you say he could be a pastor, and I realize, like, man, Pastor Pat did it, so he changed his life around.
This is his this is CJ's testimony being played out in public. This is what it is. The dude is he going through a spiritual warfare. He gonna come out on top because he know what to do. Why? Because it was installed in him as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So he
Hmm.
know what to do. He know what he doing. He know what's he doing what's best for CJ. Why? Because CJ is a warrior.
You know, I sent him a video of the on Project Pat with the preacher. He liked it.
And he does. He runs off and he does things on his own. He follows his own inclinations. He does what CJ wants to do. Why? I just told y'all, the dude is a warrior.
I
Mm.
believe all this happened for God to bring him back to church.
Yeah, you gotta have a testimony. You gotta have a testimony. And this is his testimony, and it's being played out in public for everybody to see.
You know, I ain't been in touch since the COVID, and I'm glad my mama made me go back.
Yeah. Yeah.
CJ gonna get through. He gonna get through this, and of course, don't nobody got no testimony without having battle scars. Nobody.
That's right.
You can't go through fire and not get burnt.
Get burned. That's right.
He know when CJ come out of this, mark my words, he gonna be stronger, harder, and or should I say he gonna be stronger and go harder than ever before. 'Cause that's what he's supposed to do. CJ has lived the life that everybody want to idolize, all of that. But he's showing that motherfucker, this was no walk in the park at all.
No.
And understand and realize that some of this y'all gonna have to crawl through. Y'all gonna have to go through the same thing to get where I'm at while you analyzing me and the material things that I once had. That's why come he getting rid of that's why come he ain't getting rid of chains and all the rest of that because he's so called broke. He getting rid of that shit because it means nothing. It's
Nothing.
meaningless.
I feel you on that. I was like,
At some point you grow up. You know what I mean? Like he didn't
Yeah.
experience, he didn't had the best of everything. Now it's time to humble himself and come back to God where he should have never left. But he met this young lady and you know, she just did something to him. Like, damn.
These are just chapters in his book of life.
Yep.
That's all it is. And for those that's trying to destroy his image, guess what? Y'all gonna be the one. It's gonna come back on y'all 10 times fold. You gotta know this. As your parent, as Tanya's parent, this is what she should be telling. As the parent, this is what she should be telling Charlene. This shit
mm.
gonna come back on you 10 times fold. I'm 50 some plus years old. I didn't seen it. I didn't been through this. I didn't have this walk of life. This shit, karma, karma come those. That's like when they say when you dig one grave, you dig two.
That's right.
Mhm.
This shit don't end. It comes back. It comes back 10 times fold. So imagine how horrible these allegations are. What you gonna have to suppress. You're gonna have to come. This is going to surpass you. And it's crazy that you would set yourself up. You would set your child up to go through this. We as parents are supposed to be preventative measurements. If anything, you're gonna look at my life and say, hey, that ain't what I want to do. That ain't how I want to move.
Thank you, Kiki.
But when you got a child that's young and impressionable and easy to be manipulated, she's gonna follow your footsteps, footprint by footprint. Imagine how horrible that's getting ready to be for this baby. Because she's still a baby. Imagine how hard this is going to be for your child once these allegations be found negative, lies. Now that's a burden that you as a parent gotta carry.
Okay, strong mommy. She said, out of all the little girls that have been around CJ, and let's be honest, even Kamari friends in crop tops, etc., and none of them have ever accused CJ of anything.
Because they not gonna accuse CJ of anything because those are not the ashes of CJ's behavior. CJ don't have chomo behavior. It's not displayed. It's not displayed. And the man picked up the camera for everything. Therefore, you can look at the videos and tell. You can make up certain things in videos, but some things people gonna see right through. They know good and damn well this man got years and years of video footage. Not one person, but this girl and her little slow bus of followers don't see anything in anything because there is nothing. CJ is a fun person that likes to entertain.
Mm-hmm.
That may be kids, whatever. Shit, he got his popularity off of entertaining kids. That's how he's supposed to be. Ain't nobody sitting up. You can't look at some of the shit that he said and say, "Oh, that's a pedo characteristic right there. That's a pedo characteristic right there." No, even with the little writing on the damn back shit, he always made fun of their asses for being ashy shit because
Always.
they was ashy ass kids, including his biological daughter.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a court of public opinion, and everybody got their opinion.
Yep.
And everybody's opinion ain't right.
She definitely did do the same thing to Jamie, but the only thing is she's doing it worse to CJ. She
Worse.
hurt Jamie by taking Jamie kids. She tried to take CJ kids and it didn't work, so she trying to do everything in her power that she can do so that he doesn't have his kids, can't see his kids or anything. She wants to be the sole provider, but at the end of the day, even with you being the sole provider, you can't take care of them kids. You can barely take
She
care of
should have
yourself.
known that CJ and her relationship was not forever when CJ argued about having them damn kids.
He said that. Remember in the thing that he posted, he said, you knew that we wasn't going to be together forever. And with you
Yeah,
knowing that, you should have still known that I was going to be there for my kids.
right. If I was up for your kids, what makes you think I'm not going to be there for mine?
That's right.
Hmm.
Um, and unlike Jamie, he didn't tuck his dick and run.
All right, y'all. I'll do that.
I don't think
But
necessarily that Jamie
you know
did it.
what?
I think, Jamie got tired of fighting her and it wasn't much that he could do. He didn't, he didn't
One
have
thing
the money or the stuff to be able to do it. Not
CJ
saying he
is
didn't have the
displaying
support.
right now. CJ is displaying right now. You don't get tired and run for the responsibility of your children. That's the action that CJ is displaying now. You don't get tired. You don't get
Who
tired of
is this
raising your
Rico
kids.
person? Who is this Rico person in the chat?
Cameron,
They
what?
straight. They old regular.
Oh.
Wow. I didn't know about that one, Cameron. She says allegedly the daughter was sleeping with what's his name son.
Who?
Lord.
debates, but I don't put it
Um,
past.
Allegedly,
I
allegedly.
don't, shut up, Margaret.
Hey, woman.
allegedly. Mm.
I'm sorry I'm so behind on these comments, y'all. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, a real life story, Darlene. That's what it is. A real life story, aka testimony. Because that's all we living for.
Okay, TNT. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Tink over here dreaming, y'all. Oh my goodness.
Tink agreeing. He said that bitch a lie. She a
And he
lie.
sleep. He sleep. That's the crazy part. He sleep.
He agreeing in his sleep.
And I mean, and, what?
I'm trying to keep up. Just think, what if he didn't have the cameras? What if he didn't have the proof? Okay.
Right.
Why would CJ do something to a kid when he can easily get the grown women he want? Okay. Women literally throw themselves at him every day. Okay. For real. It's like not adding up. It's not making no sense. It's like, damn. What in the hell?
A grown man, what can you do with a little girl? In
His life is a real movie. Yep, darling.
he need to write a book.
Tanya, but the mama condoning what her daughter is doing, and when she's doing wrong. Yep, yep. She's right along with it.
Cause she's slow too.
Then she never found no evidence on him with anything involving a kid. Even said herself she saw no signs, but she definitely saw him on camera with all the women he was cheating with. Just better, okay?
Okay, strong mama.
I wonder was the grandmama even the mama that this shit is going on? Well, she probably out the loop on what's all going on.
Girl, they probably all got together and planned this shit. She probably was the ringleader.
The old grandmama,
Yeah.
but she still got the pappy in her life.
The old
The
head.
hubby.
She did what?
You think
Yeah,
about it. You think about it.
Tanya
She
mom.
is she is royalty's pimp.
Mm. Yeah, Cameron, I agree. He would have touched Nation too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say that. Everybody come out with that lie too.
Mhm.
But where
Right,
the proof at? And you know, Nation ain't
right,
going. I
boss
don't care what
lady.
nobody say. Nation ain't going for that one. That's if it's one smart one, it's Nation. They like to call her stupid, dumb, and everything else, but she knew more things than what they knew.
Hmm.
That's why can they won't give Nation a channel.
They said so. Evo said Nation do got a channel. I know
She
Dion got a channel.
ain't pushed that channel.
The
She
troll
haven't
Nah,
already
pushed
said
that
it
channel.
on my page. The troll said it in the chat. I said, and good for you.
Yeah, Nation got a channel. It's called Cray Name.
Yeah, it's Nation's channel. I mean, it's Nation's regular YouTube channel, but you know that she ain't posting nothing on that channel because royalty's not pushing that
Yeah,
channel.
she
She
got
has
some
pushed.
she got content on there.
She has pushed Leon's channel. She has pushed Jalea's channel.
She put
Yeah.
she
because
told
Leon only
Nation's
got 2,000
channel on
subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
she told Nation's channel on her second to last video. She
Nobody
pushed
want to
it.
watch them. They boring.
All they doing is skating anyway.
But did you see how Nation was like, we ain't push a Nation told her, we ain't pushing my channel like that. When can I she said her words were, when can I start my channel? When can I build my
No,
nation?
that's old. She
Now
said that,
this was them sitting
no.
outside that house in
I'm
Texas
telling you now.
by the
So
tree.
I want
One
everybody
person,
to
they was
go.
playing
If
basketball.
you get no. That's after that. She just posted when her and they were live, and when she was yelling at the older white man that she watched, it was on that day. She said the twins were gone to the park with Leon and Nation. When they came back, she said everybody, Nation's channel was Cray Nay, and uh, she she has a channel. She has skating on it, and she has content. Everybody go subscribe to Nation. She did push it, and then when
She
Nation
don't
kept
push it like she do J Dub's channel though.
when
She push it
Nation
Don't
on
put
every
it like he
video.
does.
they kept saying
And
her
Nate, if
channel, they
y'all
put
go
it in
back
the
to that
chat.
video that I'm talking about, you will hear
Yeah,
Nathan say, "You
let
don't
her, let
push
her
my,
talk.
you don't
Yeah,
push my
Let
channel.
her talk
You
again.
won't." And she was like, "Okay, Nation. Okay, Nation." That's
yeah.
what she
No,
said. That was her response to her.
she just told Nation she could get a channel. She just got her channel. Uh, it's been about a week and a half ago, but it's on her thing. They posted it in the chat, and everybody was going over there to her thing. I would drop the link, but fuck them. But I'm cooking right now. But yes, Nation's channel is called Cray Nay.
She got more than 2,000 subscribers.
Uh, I think she got 3 or 4.
So she got more than Leon because Leon had
Leon got
2.1K.
50. Leon got 1,500 right now.
Oh, I mean, people unsubscribed because I was just on his not yesterday, but the day before, and it was 2.1.
Oh well, yeah, he had 15 when I looked one day.
Mm. But when Jalea did her channel, every video she made, she was just like J Dub, and then even in her caption, she would tag Jalea's channel. She not doing that for them because she know that they gonna outshine them.
Mm.
If Carnation really, if she really let Carnation do her stuff, Carnation is gonna outshine all of them.
Well, then that's money for the family,
No,
right?
Carnation ain't gonna let it be money for the family. Carnation gonna be like, I want my own money. I can see it like that because remember she took Jalea's money allegedly. That's
Damn.
why Jalea stopped posting because you know she that was her way of paying her rent, getting the flights back and forth and stuff like that.
She stopped posting
Nation
because
took
they ain't got no content. They ain't doing nothing in their life.
Nation took CJ's ability to entertain, and she
Hmm.
lost it.
Even with her skating, she can entertain by doing different things. Like even if her stuff is just skate content, she can still. It's YouTubers out here that just have stuff like that and have millions and thousands of followers. So you can create content and make it interesting by doing it. But you know, it's all about what her mama gonna let her do.
And it's sad that this girl didn't stunted this girl's growth, because in reality that's what
Boss
she
lady, you
did.
stupid.
She didn't made it worse for her. She didn't made it worse for them, for the simple fact that it ain't no way in hell if these false allegations wouldn't have came out, that Nation wouldn't have already been surpassed Jalea.
She would have.
Nation is the entertainment in that little square of 4 or 5, however y'all want to put it. He is Junior C and Junior CJ. She know how to get people to laugh. She know how to get people intertwined to where they want to see what she gonna do with what's making people laugh. She an entertainer. She been taught by one of the best, and she one that know how to put forward. You know the She the one that know how to put forward the movements to get stuff going. The rest of them slow as molasses. Nobody, they all slow. Even Jalea's channel, the few things that I have seen from Jalea's channel ain't about nothing. Or it might be about something to teenagers, I don't know, but to me, it ain't about nothing. She in the damn mirror twirling that same wig every day, all day, like her mama and her grandmama.
TNT, I seen that about the socks and click this link so you can get $100 by doing this. And it's just like for real though. But all these things that she putting out was after that quote unquote
Let's
alleged
talk about the
allegation.
fact that this girl is using a straight, what where the $1,000 giveaway at, royalty?
Yeah, 1,000. She waiting for CJ to get her that 1,000. That's why.
This is a deflection. Where the $1,000 giveaway at? You want to sit up here? I mean, and I don't know. I see things differently because I'm just saying we can blame everybody up under the sun, but the root of the matter is the mother. Royalty and Tanya, because Royalty can't think
Yep.
without Tanya.
Apple don't
Damn.
fall far from the tree.
Mm.
Only time she was without her mother was when she was with Jamie.
Damn. Okay. Who just dropped down?
Yeah,
Naya.
people are just walking around having
Oh,
babies but not fit to be parents. Right.
I want
Everybody
to.
that have everybody that have kids ain't fit to be parents.
I want to see if anybody gonna do some content with her and her kids after this.
Mm-mm.
Somebody else gonna do content with her. Them people over there.
Yeah.
Them- Or the people up under the stairs, as I now call them.
I ain't talking about they dusty, but
That's
I'm talking about
Tales from the
other
Dark
YouTubers
Side.
and stuff.
Nobody with substance.
Tales from the Dark Side. That's what I call.
And she know that. She know royalty now knows that she fucked up, right?
Hmm.
Everybody now knows who you are. Everybody now see you.
She been fucked up when she made that video talking shit to Nike.
Okay, frequency. She said Charlene wanted to be CJ so bad. If she would have just let the kids do the videos by themselves, they would have done what CJ taught them. They would have found their way. Okay.
Exactly. Exactly.
Too slow for
She
that.
she killed them kids' career because he gave them kids a career.
Cameron, you something
Cameron.
else. Hmm.
You straight genocide your own kids if you is in the bushes. You straight committed genocide against your children.
And no one wanna be around her kids because they're not gonna trust her to say that if they don't blame CJ for touching Jalea, then they do
Exactly.
someone else the same way. Facts.
If you got any sons, you better make sure they don't go to no birthday parties and nothing around her. She might say
Okay,
they did it.
for
So I
real,
think y'all better keep y'all sons away from her.
for real.
How she was displaying herself during the custody battle drew a lot of people away from her. He did all of this to herself.
No big YouTuber or influencer going to be ruining their image or brand, messing with that family.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I know everybody watching. They watching closely. We ain't gonna fuck with her.
You could be on to something, Kiki. I said that myself. You know what I mean? We don't know. We ain't there. The
Yeah.
baby getting hurt over there way
I'm
more than they
pretty
get hurt at CJ house.
Yeah,
Way more.
her and you see how they treat them differently and you can see it on camera if you really paying attention,
I have.
especially baby CJ.
Yep. Yeah.
Baby CJ
That's
know
why he's the
if
one
he
saying he don't want to go back to mommy's house so
Hmm.
much. You know
if
what I
he
mean?
really
It's
know how
more
to
him than dad.
if he really tell what's going on, baby CJ will tell a lot.
Uh-huh. Yep.
So that was funny when he said I kick mommy.
Woo.
And all that they learning around them, they come to CJ with abusive behavior. Why?
Okay, yep, life. He
Because
said
this is
them
what
kids
they learning
lazy
at that house.
half
This
the
is what they
time.
learning at Charlene house. They learn to yell and curse and fight and kick and all the rest of that at Charlene house. That's why come they bring the behavior to CJ house.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that's why she used Daya all the time to do dirty work. They are smart. Baby CJ ain't going for it.
Mm.
Coaching that baby to be just like y'all. That's crazy. That's
Man,
crazy work.
yeah.
Well, I knew she had it in her when CJ did a cursing challenge when when her and
Right, sipping on my tea.
Legacy was in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
She was telling Legacy to cuss too. I
Yeah.
already knew she
You
had it
saw a
from her.
legacy. You saw a legacy like, shit,
My mama
Tavy
gonna
ain't
kill
gonna
me.
get.
I don't want to say that.
You hear me? Tavy ain't gonna get me.
Yeah, right. They talk about boss lady cooking in one area, but
I don't care. They
on
just
the
mad.
video in one spot too. Mm-mm.
I don't care. Tell them to cook up nothing. Anyway, I'm gonna keep talking. Y'all can keep talking. Y'all mess about me. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings. Ha ha ha. I tried on somebody else.
Okay, Damien.
Y'all mad. Big mad.
I don't think so neither. Sipping on my tea. Why y'all think CJ said Charlene broke their arm because they had told him that allegedly?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Baby, you remember that time they was at a zoo and how she got snatched their's arm?
Yep. And that's when Leon said Kamari was the monkey or lion, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it why she snatched the baby's arm, but it was just she could have grabbed her body. You know what I mean? Like, oh boy. And all them that time she fell down them steps on one of them videos, on her one of her videos. I get it, kids fall. I get it. Kids play rough. They don't know no better. But to have black eyes, broken bones, come on, that ain't no regular knick-knack scratch. Bump, scrape. Those are regular kids. You get that out of kids more than anything. Some
That's when
scrapes, some scratches. Few bruises if they fall on their knees.
But when somebody
But
hate you, and they jealous of you, cause thing, and they still living like a slump lord. The twins live like kings and queens, when they ain't near their mama, and they
hmm
mad because they still got their lifestyle.
they needed to go do a GoFundMe for her because she's gonna need it.
They gonna be wasting their money.
Sure is. She is neglecting her children with
They're not
abusive
even gonna give her the
parents.
money.
They
Didn't
need to
that
do it.
happen before?
They need to
They
go
helped her
all
before.
of them once they get sued. All of them gonna need to go fund me.
Mm-hmm.
He going after all of them. He said he going after everybody.
They
He
gonna
said
have to do
not
a
just them two.
marathon.
He said he going after the pages too. So people that thought that they were safe, that channel that Charlene be on, he coming after them. Like they may think, oh, he ain't coming after me. It's all these blog pages, but that's the number one blog page, and that's the number one page that she be on. Like he's paying attention, and like he said, thank you to everybody that's sending me stuff. As much as I don't want to see it, but thank you because this is what he's going to use.
Well, he take one channel down. He better take all the rest of their channels down because they know they make more than one
Yeah.
page.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Oh yeah.
And I'm quite sure
Once he
tomorrow
take them to
when
court, they
that
can't
lawyer
create no more.
when that lawyer start his investigation, he gonna suggest that he strike all those channels.
hmm He said
Yep,
he
yep,
can't
yep,
wait for
yep.
tomorrow
Right.
morning.
They never was his friends, and I stopped
What?
using that word loosely. Friends, y'all know
Keep
what
your hand in
friends
my
really
face.
mean.
Okay, yeah.
Don't answer it.
All CJ's ex-friends folding on him at the perfect time because this is going to be a big lawsuit.
Well, tell
Whole
CJ
time.
um,
Hey, Layla.
he can't do nothing tomorrow. It's a holiday tomorrow.
Oh man, he got to
Tuesday.
wait to
Then y'all
Yeah.
Tuesday,
I got one
What
more day.
holiday is it
Tuesday
tomorrow?
morning.
President's Day.
Tuesday
Probably some
morning,
They
other
y'all.
don't
shit.
Columbus Day. They don't
Oh yeah,
tell
President.
yeah,
Columbus Day is
Columbus
not
Day.
considered to be a hot. No, it's not considered to be a holiday no more. It's not a national holiday no more. They
I'm
stopped
It
hearing
that
is.
it.
like two
Yes,
Now.
it
years ago.
is.
I
Yes,
just
it
went to
is.
the post office, and the post office said no office is open Monday.
It's a holiday.
Well, that mean kids wouldn't have school. Kids got
It
school
might
tomorrow. Here
it
they
might
don't
be a
celebrate it no
holiday.
more.
No, they don't have school here on Monday.
They do
And
here. They
they
don't celebrate it
Yeah,
no
don't
they
more.
damn sure here in St. Louis got school tomorrow.
Yeah,
Trust
they
me, I
don't
gotta go
celebrate
take
it
my
no more.
grandbabies to
Oh
school.
no, the kids here
Well,
don't have school.
we don't have no school
Mm.
in Chicago, so hey.
Yeah, we ain't
Mm.
got none in the ATL
Boss
either.
lady, you forgot that you ain't had school. What was it? The last holiday, the Jewish
The white,
holiday.
the white man. They don't never celebrate that in Chicago.
They did that day.
Just like when
Guess
I
what?
was in school.
Banks will be closed tomorrow. That girl, we in Georgia. We in Georgia, so we know.
Mm-hmm.
But I know here in Philly, the shit's open.
Damn right.
But that don't mean that the lawyer's office is going to be closed tomorrow, though.
No, they
He
said
said
Mm-hmm.
he.
everything
Is.
was closed.
Then
That girl
you
said the
talk about
bank's gonna be
you talk about the
closed.
gas two something in your area. Sure, that gas was three something in my area.
This shit gas three
That gas
something
was
here.
two 95. The one that I found the
Gas
other
is
day said 285.
the gas
Yeah,
here is
y'all cheap.
$3.59 a gallon.
It's
I don't
three
see how
something here
y'all
too.
gas two something.
Listen,
Y'all
if
know
you see
your area.
gas,
Gas
I
here
went past
is
one that said 349.
249.
Cause y'all in the
Yeah,
country.
Baby, how much that
I
gas
ain't in
is?
no damn country.
You
Shit.
know
How much
you
the
ain't in the
gas
country in
is?
No, my
Tubbo, so
gas
please.
is 249.
Right,
It's
Kiki.
how
It's a
And
state
I
by
ain't
state.
talking about no
It's
Sam's
a
Club
state
and
by
BJ's
state
gas.
legislation. It's not a state holiday. That's why come school is open in Louisiana. School is open in the
And
state of
it's open
Missouri.
here too. Yep. They
okay now.
stopped that. It used to be like that, but now they don't do it no more.
Well, they need to take that white man holiday away because he stole the
They
land.
did take Columbus. That's why they took it away.
Well,
Yeah.
they still, they still ain't got no
That's why it's
school
not called Columbus Day any longer. It's called what's the name of that
Explorers
holiday tomorrow?
or
No,
here. It
it's
should be called the Stolen
explorers
Day, Stolen
or
Land Day.
something.
indigenous. It's
Yeah,
indigenous day.
yeah.
Oh yeah, she did say she pushed her in the bucket. I remember that, young minus.
Cornbread.
Push her,
I don't
mom
know.
pushed her in the bucket.
Pushed her in the bucket.
I'm not
Mommy,
frying nothing.
mommy pushed me in a bucket.
What the
I'm
hell?
about to put
Because
these
she
in the
can't get
oven.
no money off of them. So you gonna mistreat the kids now?
Hey Jacob.
No, I'm about to put them in the oven. I
It
said.
might get worse as they get older.
Okay. Okay, Cameron. She about to lose her kids in her PJ voice.
I knew that was gonna happen. Gonna start messing with the kids. Hey, Jacob.
And
If y'all
she didn't even think past that. That's how come I say she don't think past, she don't see tomorrow. She all about today. She don't see tomorrow. Because if you would have saw it tomorrow, you would have realized that not only are you jeopardizing the twins, you jeopardizing your oldest three.
he got that for real.
He did. Everybody's saying he got
Yeah, he got a BBL.
That's
that
a man.
dude is
Who?
Get him in.
weird. I don't
What the?
know. I don't
Who?
know
Yeah,
the man.
allegedly.
What?
That don't make no
Sorry,
sense.
y'all.
These men. Oh my god.
You know what's
I
wrong with
told
the
y'all, all these men's out here, they just what?
boy, boy,
Women's now.
boy.
They acting like women's now. But wanna be women's. They don't.
Okay, Damien. Mm-mm.
Yep.
But when you're a witch, you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Oh Lord, them twin babies always ended up coming back from her house or Tanya's house hurt.
That's what I was saying, Cameron. She
Getting
didn't think about the fact that she now this is her actions has made her kids' life planned out for them a living hell. Only people that is going to look over the fact that she was the parent guiding her children is going to see them kids full potential. They all gonna look, people right now gonna look at them kids and be like they a project of her.
Yep.
And
Yep.
that's not a good look.
Yep. You can look at it and tell them that they just like her.
And Botox in his face, allegedly.
Mm-mm.
Damn.
Hold
I
on. Let
thought
me
that
go
was
back
a
to these
woman
comments.
thing.
One thing about him, he said that him and his manager that was on there with him said that they don't believe the allegations against CJ. And they beefing right now.
A lot of people don't.
Oh, I
She lost
love
so many people that the T pages was like all for her. They even then turned and said, normally I'm all for her,
Yeah.
but I got to say, I don't believe this.
That's what I was saying about Royalty World yesterday. The day y'all said the day before yesterday she was riding she was all in CJ ass. But the day yesterday she came out and said, I now not believe what the hell was said. I mean,
Yeah, if you
basically that's
want
what she said.
to start
She
suing
said
everybody, yeah, change it up.
she was debunking what she said. Ooh, what's that?
Who washing dishes?
I'm cleaning chicken, man. Something that some people don't do.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mute,
Crazy.
mute, because it's real loud. Mute.
Well, I thought I did. That's the water. What?
Hey,
Yeah, like
who's
you
sitting on the
crazy.
toilet? Who's sitting on the toilet?
No
Don't no fucking
children here.
toilet sound like that.
They might think you sit on the toilet, peeping.
Oh yeah, I did listen to Mike
I
Ray's
control my
video.
sink.
I listened to he had one today too. Yeah, like Mike Ray did a
Mhm.
video
I,
today as well.
I like
Yeah, he
his
did.
thumbnail yesterday. His thumbnail, it had me cracking up laughing.
The truth of the matter is, even Stevie Wonder can see through this shit.
Okay.
Well, allegedly he can see.
Well, Ray Charles.
You are Ray Charles.
R.I.P. Ray Charles, but yeah, he can see through it. That's me, that girl.
Y'all got some good old ears. Damn. Y'all
They
just like
sure
the
do.
troll.
Because I'm sitting right here and I don't hear it. I guess my ears didn't got immune to the beeps. Oh Lord
Better
Jesus,
be him.
God. I hope CJ had a good day in church today. I know he did yesterday. I wonder if CJ could sue CJ on 32s for defamation. He sure can.
Was he the one
And
put the stuff out, and then
he's
the
going
next day
to.
everybody and mama started talking about it.
He's going to sue CJ for nothing if not for the point that you were the dummy that got led to this. You set yourself up.
He was
You
the
let
fall
her.
guy.
Yeah, you let her set you up to do this.
He
Bye bye
said,
to that
boom.
channel.
He started it off. He shot the gun first.
Hmm.
Now look at everybody talking about it.
And that's all because she needed somebody with CJ's platform and who was once close with CJ to do that.
Who
She
lost that
knew
Kiki?
that if she did it, it was gonna get looked at it like it is now because people
Mhm.
was gonna see through it. They see the bitterness in her. They see these are all bitter baby mama reactions. FNT Bay fucked it up for y'all. If you want me to
Which,
tell you the truth,
which
Who?
FT,
blogger? Which
FNT,
blogger, Kiki? Which blogger?
FNT, FNT Bay fucked it up for everybody when she made them false allegations against that boy, that other rapper. I forgot his damn name.
She had child abuse charges too, allegedly. Huh?
Her mama did too, allegedly.
Oh yeah, the brother did say that.
So it's like a cycle.
He should never put that out if he didn't have no evidence. He had.
Yeah, he wasn't thinking.
Mhm.
He let
He was not,
his slow
he
ass.
that's what I get when I'm saying they all acting on emotions. Nobody is taking the time out to sit back and think, let me see if I can put two and two together and come up with my own conclusion.
Hey
Nobody is
Tasha,
taking that time out.
right frequency.
I'm just mad, so I'm gonna react like this.
Well, he thought he was doing something, but everybody said he was a lame for doing it. Everybody looked at him funny too. Told you all these men, females.
Duty low. Oh,
Yeah, that's his name. Duty Low.
Sweet my life. Never heard of her.
me neither. Her name FTN Bay. Who's that?
Yeah, FTN Bay. The
Don't know
girl
her.
that put out the false allegations against Duty Low, and everybody believed it. All the bloggers was all on the channels talking about some. Yeah, he did it until it came out. She lied, and now don't nobody. You hear anybody mentioning her name before we did today? That's why y'all ain't know who she was.
Miss Monica say he the one that take off running in the crowd and everyone run not knowing why they are running.
Slow, slow, slow.
Tasha, you want to hit the link? I dropped the link in the chat. Matter of fact, she did. His name Duty Low. He knows my cousins, and that's the one Charlene was trying to get with. He dumped her. Dang.
Mhm. Sure
Woo.
did.
Yeah, she
Run,
was
run,
pussy.
run, but you can't hide.
And now he doing big on his label. Matter of fact, he been got it.
He dodged a bullet.
Oh. Hey, Tasha.
Hey everyone, I'm not at home. That's why I didn't jump to hit the panel, but I knew exactly who she was talking about when she brought up MTN Bay and Duty Low.
Mm-mm.
That girl was saying all kind of stuff. The man stuck screws up the little boys.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mhm. Yeah.
Ooh, wee.
She should have did her research.
She looked like a witch too, Kiki said.
But I always believed her.
You
But she was
Everybody,
making I felt like she was putting
everybody did.
extras. She was putting extras on it, and it messed it all up. Like when she said that screw shit, it went too far. But from the stuff the little boy was telling her, it did sound like if it wasn't that dude, somebody did something to that little boy.
Everybody did. Everybody. And she had everybody engulfed in this. How you think I know about it? Because I was engulfed in it. Everybody believed her. I believed her.
Yeah, absolutely.
When nobody coming out saying, "Oh, you can see right through her," or "She's so transparent," or nobody. Everybody
Right,
believed her.
right. Yeah, man, she's crazy.
Well,
And
CJ
if
didn't
I'm
do
not
nothing.
mistaken, I think Corey on CJ So Smooth um messed around with her after them allegations too.
Wow, I wouldn't want to be nowhere near her. Mm-mm.
And she put them allegations on Kamari. And so now God testing CJ, see what he gonna do. See, he ain't do nothing when they put the allegation on his daughter's name, so now it's on his name. Now everybody
Yeah,
gonna see what he gonna do.
he got to atone for that because his job is to protect his child, and he failed on that mission for the simple fact that he didn't. The way he going after them now, he should have took some of them steps when they was going after Kamari like that.
Right?
That's why come you got to give all praises to Nike because Nike said, "Fuck y'all, y'all got me fucked up. Don't play with my baby."
You know, that's what Nike was telling him. You never speak up for your daughter and take up for her.
Yeah, that's why come he was. That's why come she was mad at CJ for a second. But shit, I admit everybody was mad at him for that. I was mad at him for the fact that he didn't take up for Michelle or Kamari.
Mm-hmm.
Because it should have been some strikes on them channels the way he was going in on Michelle, Kamari, and Dixie.
Mm-hmm.
Them channels should have been struck down.
Well,
Knock them off.
everything, like I said, everything
You
happened for a
knock them
reason.
off at the head. If he would have knocked them off at the head, this shit would have never came about.
Yeah, he did that shit last year. None of this shit. He should have got that baby mama number two rat face, got her in check, send out that doggone cease and desist and them troll pages, and none of this wouldn't been happening today. But now they playing with his image. Now we watching to see what he gonna do now.
He said he went, but he did what he was supposed to do when them allegations came out. He called the police first, like, "Hey, look, this bitch on this bullshit. Y'all need to pay attention to this."
Darlene, you say, I don't know why this is on my heart. Has she ever been in the crazy house allegedly?
Nah,
It
but y'all
would
need to
make
put
you
her there.
wonder.
Put her ass there.
I don't know.
She was the one in Good Burger when they was dancing when they put the damn crazy out. That was her in the background dance.
Yeah, yeah, she was. Yeah, that's she was really in the nut house for real. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now it's a new thing. Uh-huh. Yeah. Carlos just said,
Oh, he signed to OTF, young man, young minus. I thought he was with Gotti now. But you're right. I do remember them saying he signed to OTF.
Damien. Oh, what you doing? Get your toy, Tim.
That's what she been stating that. She been saying
Damien,
that.
I'm rolling with Damien. He over here hitting every point like pow, pow, pow. Get her.
Huh?
I like what he's saying.
Who?
Damien,
Me too.
he over here. Look, I'm reading and cooking at the same time, y'all. So I didn't want y'all to hear me chopping.
Okay, Cameron. He said, "What you cooking now?"
I'm making some smothered
There she go, Carlos. Why you get her started?
Cheryl, I believe the same thing. I just CJ let it go, so it wasn't no need for nobody else to press the issue. That's the
tell
only reason why I ain't stated that. But I believe the same thing, and I will go to my grave believing the same thing.
tell Carlos I'm just gonna text him what I'm fixing so nobody will get hungry in the chat.
Yeah, please, please.
That's why I want to hear so I can think I'm eating something.
Oh, her mom has child abuse charges.
OTF is Vine now.
Yeah, I heard about
Cameron. Everybody know that OTF ain't nothing to play with.
that. Mhm. Yeah, boy, 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 boy. I'm getting off of
Who's
here
that?
3 o'clock,
Janet?
y'all. I'm just giving
Yeah,
y'all a
that is
heads up.
Janet.
I'm getting off of here 3 o'clock.
Hey, Janet.
It's past 3 o'clock.
4:30.
Huh?
It's 3:30. It's
Oh
3:39.
shoot.
4:39 your time. You mean 5 o'clock?
5. Yeah. Oh
Got
God.
20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Yeah, I may come back later. Not sure. Not sure.
I believe that CJ is going to get through this, and he
Oh yeah,
building himself up to no matter the backlash that's going, because it's going to be backlash.
of
But
course.
yet he's setting himself up to be able to take the backlash, not allow it to do what she said plan for it to do.
Okay. Yep. Yep.
It ain't gonna do nothing but push him. You ain't do nothing but push. You literally poked the bear.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, she live right now? Okay. Thanks, yeah. He says Heidi Fly is live now. Fly Uchi Airlines and Podcasts.
This too shall pass. Corinthians 4:17.
No weapon formed against you shall pass. I mean,
Prosper.
prosper. You know what I mean.
We
Hey,
know what you
Jeanette, I'm
mean.
good. I'm good. Just nasty. Okay, Cheryl.
Cheryl,
Oh, Damien, love you too.
Cheryl be cracking me up, Cheryl.
I know.
The thing is, Damien, we can keep doing what we doing, but yet at some point, CJ is going to want us to not keep doing it.
Hmm.
Because the more we talk about it, the more public it makes it. He's
Yeah.
going, or should I say, not that he would want us to stop doing it, because who would want people that's got his back and want him and his supporters to stop supporting him? But yet, it's going to come to a point where we have to we have to quit talking about it.
Yeah.
But right now, everybody talking about it, so why can't we?
Everybody. Everybody.
Michelle,
Everybody making money off his name.
tell show Carlos that text I just sent you so he'll
Okay.
know.
And everybody in on it. Everybody want to get paid off his name, but y'all don't like him.
Right. The same reason why come they pushing royalties agenda, because she's content.
That's why I ain't do
Not
nothing
because
on it
they
because it
truly
don't sit
believe
right with
her,
me.
but because
They,
she's content.
they don't sit right with me, so I ain't do nothing on it. I ain't finna get paid off nobody's name.
That's why come, but that's another reason why come we can't blame the royalty worlds and the toots and all the rest of them, because shit, everybody else getting paid off of it. This what's trending. But
Weak from the
the
tears. Weak
person
from
that's
the
gonna get
tears.
paid the most off of it is the person that the allegations are against.
God and y'all see the wheat from the tears. Was in sheep clothing.
Yeah.
Okay, everything is cooking. Woo, yeah.
It's all over TikTok.
What's on TikTok?
All this
Huh?
TikTok, hey, TikTok going in on her too.
Yeah,
What?
they all
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
I'm telling you, don't nobody believe this because she's unbelievable.
Send me
I
the
ain't even
link.
been on TikTok.
The whole situation is unbelievable.
They all should be making content on her, talking about her, roasting her. That's what they need to do. Start roasting
T-
on her.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I got tell him it'll be waiting on him. I'll cook everything warm for
Waiting
him.
on you, Carlos.
When he get here, he can start smacking. I know what got him though. It was the orange glazed lobster. That's what did it.
Hmm.
But yeah, TikTok is over there going in on her right now.
Wow.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Y'all don't see her on no platforms right now because they going in. The only place that she can go is to a place where she knows that she got dumb motherfuckers to listen to her.
Right.
I see
Right.
TNT. Okay. Well, y'all
So
need to start getting in her chat and do everything like they was doing us.
Send me
When
the link,
Nike,
TNT.
Nike, Nike was at that business and they was making negative feedback on Google and stuff.
Right.
Y'all need to do that about her and them
She
other
ain't got no
pages.
business. She ain't got no business.
Go on her when post something, put negative stuff in her comment.
she turned all the comments off. You can't comment on nothing.
Well, every time
Wow.
she posts, put a thumbs down.
Wow. Huh. Her
Right? Yep.
nose
Like
gets longer by the day.
TJ, thumbs down.
Yep, like he say
yep.
her
Life
nose gets
that
longer by the day.
yep. Life. I feel it too. I feel it, bro.
Hell no. Not the Pinocchio. Okay, darling.
That's what I do, OC. I don't go and I mean I listen to the commentator, but I get into the comments to see what the public is thinking.
You can call Fashion Nova on her. Oh, wow.
That's why I come, and that's really making her angry because I think she already lost their promotion.
Oh, wow. Oh, we. Huh? Who what?
Nobody, no outstanding business professionals are going to want to hire her or her kids. Just like any top content creator are not going to have her or her kids on her channel. The only people that she gonna have is them people on that slow bus that ain't going nowhere.
That ain't going nowhere.
Y'all
Facts.
see, y'all see how they were rocking funny Mike shit last year when they was trying
Hmm.
to come. They were like, "Why y'all gotta have them there?" You see how he got mad on negative comments, and that's right, Cameron. Yep, call Fashion No More on her ass.
Mm-mm. Damn.
Matter of fact, go show Fashion Nova, email them and so show them what she did.
Ooh, boy.
And with his money, let's play with her money.
But she ain't got that much money to play with.
I don't
No.
care if it's $1. Shit, play with that.
If it's 50 cents, I want it.
CJ need
And
it
that be
all.
her. That be her whole thing. Oh, I'm doing this for my kids. Honey, if you was doing this for your kids, you would have took a different route.
Your baby wouldn't have blistered feet if you was doing that for your kids, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, yeah. I just had my first dog mommy moment.
Hmm?
My son just got us a little Yorkie, and he let her outside, and our neighbors got bully pits,
Mm.
and they came charging over here. I just heard the gun going off. That's what I hurried up and ran for, and they got there shooting at them dogs.
Hell no.
I'm thinking somebody getting shot. He out there shooting in the air, making them dogs run back across that street.
Oh.
I don't at this point, um, Yap Life, I don't even think they're gonna get an invite anymore.
Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
Too
Invite to
many
what?
other
Invite to
it,
what?
Funny Mike Prom.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought he
that's
said
I
that's
thought
his
that's
he
last
wasn't
him.
prom. He
doing
ain't
them
doing it no
anymore.
more. He said
That's
he
what I
ain't doing it
thought.
no more.
I remember he said he wasn't doing that no more.
He said that's the last one because everybody was getting him them negative comments about the Adam family.
What?
That
It
and
was about
royalty in
them?
them.
It was about them?
It was about both of them. It was
What?
bringing too much drama, and people was like, "If you're gonna have him, we're gonna leave." So it was bringing too much drama and stuff to his channel. At first, he was cool with it, like the dissing, but then it started getting out of hand.
But he
Oh,
said he
wow.
said on his thing that it was because nobody was being grateful and people were getting mad because they didn't get invited.
I seen that too.
Wow.
He said he putting out all his money for everybody to have a good time, and then everybody wanted to bash him. Oh, you didn't get invited. And then remember last year, a lot of people that did, and he changed it, and he was like, you had to get a wristband, and some people that originally got the invite didn't get it again.
You
And
Oh.
they
see how
and
they
half of them
look
didn't
how they
come.
tried to latch on to the Panther squad. They
Girl,
tried to latch on to the
Oh
Panther
no,
squad.
Yaya
So I
too
wasn't
good.
having it.
No, Yaya too good for her.
Hmm. And
Oh,
Yaya is
that
too
was
no.
good
everybody's
for her.
aspect. Everybody said exactly what So Evil just said.
I said that when
Yaya
there was
is now the new internet princess, and
okay.
she's that royalty now. There's no Charlene and her kids are the trailer park society.
Trash. Well, we
So
got a trailer park society trash person already, so we got to get him a new name.
Man, what did CJ used to say? Trash.
And look at this. Y'all see how old girl from the Bean Squad went to jail, did Fed time.
Yep,
And
yep.
she came back on and they put her back in the circle. Royalty ain't gonna get that privilege.
Mm-mm.
She ain't gonna get that privilege because her character throughout this whole situation is that of ghetto hood rat.
and
Mhm.
nobody's gonna know when she's gonna put allegations on them.
Right.
So
That's
no,
right.
nobody wants to be.
Nobody gonna want to be around her kids because of that allegation and her. Because her messiness, yeah, you screwed yourself, baby girl.
Woo.
I just be glad when all this is over,
I will too.
so we can get back to the CJ content that he had
Yep.
going on, and he can continue living his life and doing the things that's best for him. All of us up here that can agree that CJ ain't perfect, but
Right.
yet
Right.
he a human. He a regular a typical male for real.
And
Who
he
knows
does
a
hold
male
himself accountable for his actions.
right? And they just refuse to see that. He been holding himself accountable for at least I know for a fact for the last year and a half. But yet, at the same time, those that just got a tunnel vision towards CJ and don't want to see him for the change man that he is trying to become, they always gonna see negative. They
That's right.
never going to see the positive. And Lord forbid, royalty, the one who he hurt the most, she really ain't gonna see past this. All she gonna see is anger until God come down and snatch her ass up.
You right, Cantina. I have never seen a YouTuber collab with her other than Funny Mike.
And never going to. Not any YouTuber with substance. Because I know somebody that's a YouTuber that don't never get involved in these type of situations because they too focused on her man and her two kids, her husband and her two kids. And she never, when I say never made a statement and came out and said nothing against nobody's allegations or what nobody had going on,
Mhm.
she came out and said, this is unbelievable.
Who said that?
Big homie block.
I don't know her.
Her name is Xavier,
Oh.
and
Mm-mm.
she been on for no, they been on for a long time.
Wow.
They from Chicago.
Oh, okay.
They started off in Chicago.
All right. Dang.
Y'all know who Skin and Bone is?
Mm-mm.
Skin and Bone came from Chicago too, and he a top content creator.
Oh, okay. Okay. Uh,
Even they say don't know nobody that's reputable in this YouTube land believes this girl. And it's a
right.
reason for that.
It's a reason. Yeah. Yeah. So sad. So sad.
I don't know. My mama used to tell me when I was in certain situations, quit while you were here.
Huh,
And
but
in those situations, I should have took heed. I'm telling you.
you
It ain't never been no situation like this because my baby daddies wasn't there. But as
got
far as this girl, as a parent, as a mother, I'm not old enough to be your mother, or maybe I am. I don't know. People having babies at 14 and 15 these days. But what I'm saying is that, girl, quit while you ahead.
That's right.
Although you ain't ahead, you never really you never really had a head start. The only head start got cut off at the neck when CJ on 32's pulled the damn post down.
Right.
The only start that you had was when he posted it. And now it ain't a post no more.
Mm.
And just like I told them over there on their panel, why do you think 32's ain't said nothing else about it?
Because he know he effed up. That's
Yeah,
why.
he found the realization that, damn, I know I fucked up, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And you can't
And
take
I
it
get it.
back.
I get it. She's a little slower, so it's gonna be a little bit longer before she catch on. But yet at the same time, quit while you ahead, girl.
That's right.
They said everybody was coming to him and said he fucked up.
Yeah.
That's what I heard too. How could you be so dumb though?
He
How
wasn't
can
thinking
I
his ego.
tell?
He wasn't thinking. He was mad because CJ said what he
Ego.
said, because CJ decided that he wasn't going to let him little boy him like he do the rest of the 32 gang. And CJ said something about it. CJ and 32's got angry and said, well, I got this in my pocket. Let me pull it out.
Damn.
Well, the
Without
Bible said be
thinking,
slow to anger. Now he messed up. He
yeah,
should have been slow to anger.
without thinking, let me let me do my own investigation into this before I put this on my platform,
Right.
my
That's right.
million subscriber platform. That goes to show,
You know,
that
million no
goes to
more.
show, that goes to show how a hit, when a hit dog hollers,
Yeah.
that's the prime example of that. A hit dog gonna holler.
Carrie,
Yep.
I agree. She said her kids will be her ultimate karma. I believe that.
Especially Daya.
I didn't get money in a positive way instead of using a bootleg version of OnlyFans to make money. mm, mm,
And
hmm
I don't care what nobody say. Anytime a child reacts like that, and you can't coach a child to act that good. At 4 years old, ain't
Right.
no coaching a child that good to the point where you can see the pain in their eyes when they got to go home.
Yeah. Yeah. That ain't no coaching.
It ain't no coaching. You can't coach them that well. I don't give a damn how good of a teacher or educator you is. It ain't no coaching.
No.
That pain, especially in Lil CJ voice, you heard it in his voice. The shit made you want to cringe when he said he didn't want to go home. You heard the tears in that baby voice.
Yeah. All right. Please, Daddy, I don't want to go back there. That's telling you something right there. That's telling you a whole lot. Whole lot. Those kids are seeing the real
Right,
behind.
Tasha. They was waiting when she got out. Why? Yeah, she committed a crime. She fessed up to it.
She
But
fessed up to it.
yeah,
Only real people fess up to their doggone wrongs. You know what I mean? And I commend for her for that because I used to watch the Beam Squad because I like their little boy, Sire.
fire.
I love that little boy. Boy, those kids are seeing the real her behind the scenes. They will not respect her when they get grown. Mm-mm.
Jalea might be just like her.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
But them other kids got a lot of Jamie in them.
Yeah, yeah. That's sad, man.
And
That's
one of them got a little bit of PJ in her. And that's gonna be Nation. That's the one. That's the one that's going to end the cycle.
hmm. Mm. All that evil she's showing those kids will be her downfall. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Parent Squad kids have been really good kids. Yeah, they are good kids. Very mannerable and respectful. You know what I mean? I watch them too. Cheryl, I'm subscribed to Beam Squad and Patton Squad family. I mean, Cordea is going to be the one to break the cycle. Oh, Rashera says she thinks it's going to be Cordea that breaks the cycle. They never bring up the good. Nope. Nope. Hi, Rashera. Oh, God. I got 1 minute, y'all. So I'm gonna say my goodbyes because I'm headed over to Flyucci Airline and Podcast. So I would love for you guys to join me. You know, those of you that can. Let me see, what is that? Jalea supposed to be on. Oh yeah, facts frequency, facts. She's supposed to be on Yaya Patton's level, and she's far from it. Far from it. From what I can see. Charlene never hold herself accountable. She's always blames people for her shit and have her supporters do her damn dirty work. But those days are over. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Because nobody is going to come out but Charlene. Her image is bad and her brand and her kids. No, I don't know. Well, y'all, it's been real. Thank you for joining me. I may see you later on tonight. Not sure, but if I don't, I'll see you definitely tomorrow. So you guys have a blessed one. And with that being said, peace. In my CJ So Cool voice. Oh, let me show these last comments. It wasn't meant for them to be on that level. Okay.
They blocked all their blessings, so hey, God took it from them.
Huh.
CJ wrong, cussing them out, so oh well.
Hmm. Mm. All right, y'all. I'm out. Love y'all.